get together every Thursday night and play some board games together. I don't think I say this normally, but this actually started with just us playing board games here in the break room at Miniature Market and evolved into us throwing it on stream because why not? So today we have a really fun game, Unfathomable. Keep our creepy October games going with our lo-fi beats in the background, which I'm excited about having some lo-fi beats while playing a Cthulhu-based game.
Oh yeah.
But in Unfathomable, we're going to each be passengers or crew members of this nice little ship here, and it's going to get assailed by creatures of the deep. Yes, going to be really creepy. The craziest part about this game is we got some nice little deep ones here, and one of us, in a 3-player game, is it exactly going to be one of us, is going to end up being a hidden traitor. So one of us here is actually a Deep One hybrid, and whenever they started attacking our, Deep One genes started getting activated, and now we're going to help the Deep Ones win. Yeah, so that's going to be exciting. We'll go through introductions real quick. My name is Bree.
I'm John.
I'm Luke. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, so this I'm super excited about this game. If anybody has ever played Battlestar Galactica, the board game, this is the spiritual successor of it. And having read the rules of this, this is my first time playing it, to be honest. But I did read the rules and go through everything, and I have a good grasp on it. It is very, very similar to Battlestar Galactica. The biggest thing that I like about this, though, is and one of my friends might get mad at me for getting some Battlestar Galactica stuff wrong, but I believe in the Battlestar Galactica game, it actually takes a bit for the Cylons to board, and you have to start fighting things, actually. There's other things you're doing ahead of time. In this game, we're actually starting with Deep Ones on our deck here. So 4s are going to be in the waters out here, and 2 are going to be on the deck. And they're basically going to start rampaging through the ship and killing passengers and damaging rooms. We can't use damaged rooms, and it's also one of our lose conditions. So yeah, let's get to the game proper, I think, now. Well, let's read these setting, and then we'll switch camera angles and do it. So here's the setting of this game real quick. The year is 1913. You are passengers and crew aboard the steamship SS Atlantica, a small passenger ship operated by Fairmount Shipping Co. that is traveling across the Atlantic Ocean en route to Boston, Massachusetts. During the first days of the voyage, there are rumors that the lookouts have spotted large, dark shapes in the water following behind the ship. Some of the ship's occupants have been behaving strangely, making croaking sounds or staring unblinkingly at the open sea. You too are not feeling quite right yourself. Your nights plagued by dreams of eerie underwater landscapes teeming with shadowy figures. Tensions are high, nerves are frayed, and the ship is a powder keg ready to explode. On the 3rd night of the 7-day voyage, a passenger is found murdered in the ship's chapel, which is right here. Lost my place. Her body is slumped over an ancient tome with ritual components laid out around her in the chapel's altar. An illustration on the open page of the tome depicts a figure in the center of a shimmering circle. Outside the circle is a swarm of fleeing monsters. You do not have to long to contemplate the meaning of the image before cries and screams of horror go up around the ship. Something emerged from the water and is climbing aboard. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. And let's go to the board.
I suspect that book will not be important, actually.
The book is rather important, honestly. In fact, John's character has it right away.
No books.
I was thinking bottom right if we can switch it now.
No books are ever important.
I think I have it in the top right now, but not working. There it goes. Yay. All right, so
I had to click on.
this is what the boat looks like. We're going that way. This is the front of the boat. This is the back of the boat. Front.
Stern. Bow. Stern.
Yes. Yeah. I like it in the stern of the boat. That's a Friends reference, actually, guys. Okay, so in this game, we're going to have secret loyalties. I'm going to go ahead and fan them out right now. And you'll see, even though we have 3 players, I have 6 cards. And that's because we're going to be dealt 3 of these cards, 1 each at the beginning of the game, and then halfway through, we're going to get another one. So in the very beginning of the game, we all might be working together. And then halfway through the game, one of us will turn traitor, or someone will be traitor from the very start. Very, very fun, interesting mechanic. I like it. The humans are pretty simple. It says you feel like you're a human, but you can never know for sure because you might draw that deep one later. And you win if the humans win. The only deep one hybrid card in here says you begin to notice changes in your appearance and feel an inexplicable compulsion to help the creatures attacking the ship. You win if the humans, if the humans don't you complete their objective. Blah, blah, blah. So that is going to be these. I'm going to shuffle these up and keep shuffling a little bit. If you want to idle shuffle while I explain rules, then we know for sure it's not going to be there. All right. So how do we lose the game? Well, there are actually lots of ways to lose the game. We have resources up here representing fuel, food, souls / the people aboard, and willpower. If any of these get to 0, we immediately lose the game. Not even all of them. Just one of them gets to 0, we lose the game. So that's 4 ways to lose up there. Another way to lose the game is if every single of these 6 ship spaces are damaged, ship just sinks, we lose the game. The last one is if we try to pull out a deep one from this insanely large pile over here and it's empty. That doesn't include these horrors even. That's just the deep ones over here. If we go to put deep one on the map and there's none over there, we're overrun, we lose the game. I say we as in like we're all on the same team, but one of us is not going to be. So those are the 3 ways we're going to lose this game. I believe that's the only way. So we lose the game. There might be another one I'm forgetting.
Technically, it sounds like there's a chance for us to lose the game together.
Yes, we could actually, before, if we don't make it that far, we could all lose the game together. I hope that happens.
Mhm.
All lose. And
Yeah, it's camaraderie. Why?
That'd be hilarious.
it would be actually pretty funny. It also make me feel a little bad that we were so bad at the game that all of us working together.
Yeah. We were in full co-op and still lost. Man, that would mean we didn't even get halfway through the game.
No.
All right. So how do we win the game? All right. So there's going to be 2 tracks up here. The first one is the arrival track. And this is us trying to get to Boston. Every time we make it over here, the captain gets to draw the top 2 cards of this waypoint deck. They're going to have numbers 2, 3, or 4 on them. He gets to secretly put one and put the other one on the bottom of the deck. Once that happens, this goes back to start, and we do that again. Reveals the second one. There's also going to be some other things in there that might be hurtful, might be helpful. Lose some fuel, gain something, all sorts of fun little things. And we go back to the start, and we repeat. This will eventually get back over here again. We do it again. Once we have 12 total they're used to called Wayfinder cards. Once we have 12 total number of those, we go back to start one last time, and then have to make it one last time to arrive, and that's the true arrival to Boston. We get off that ship, and all the monsters leave us alone immediately. It's like Boston magic or something like that.
It's the Irish.
Yep.
Monsters really don't like Boston. So that is the arrival track. Okay. That's going to be moved mostly off of these cards that we will draw every turn of the game. It'll either move this one or it'll move the spell track or the ritual track. So the ritual track will go left to right as well. Every time it gets to cast, we cast the spell that is what's depicted on that thing, which is actually bad for the monsters. Anything that's on the decks or in the waters goes away. All the deep ones that are in there go back to the deep one pile. If the monarchs are on the table, they're going to go back to here too. It also is one of the few ways to defeat the horrors once they pop out. The monarchs never die. They just go back to the deep whenever they get pushed away. All right. But likewise, it also gets rid of us too. So if we're on the decks whenever the spell goes off, we go to the sick bay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So not too good. So we want to make sure we're not in the deck when that happens. And also the deep ones that are inside the interiors of the ship are also protected. So we'll have to mop those up with old-fashioned knives and whatever we have on us. So that's what happens with the ritual. All right. Those are the 2 main tracks right up there. So we kind of want the ritual to get going and stuff like that too, but we'll go there too. There's and the expansion which we are playing with, which is called the From the Abyss. There also is a horror track. This is kind of independent to these 2. Cards that have the horror track will still have one of these 2, so this doesn't get slowed down. But if once we get to 3, we will spawn a horror. and that horror is going to stay in play until it's out of play, and then we'll go back to the horror track. Horrors are just a bit meaner and hard to do. Did I miss something important?
No, I'm just
Seeing
for
how
the Mythos deck. Did we separate out the
Yes.
character specific?
they're
ones?
all over here.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to hand them to you guys though. That's important. I wish there was a picture on these guys ones. I got what's your guy's name again? Avery. You're Edmund, right?
Yep.
Here's Edmund. All right, these you can let's not read these yet until we this is their first time playing. Just put it face down or just don't read it. Avery Engelbrecht. All right, you'll see when those come in play. Essentially these are a specific Mythos card to our character.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you read yours anyways. It's fine.
Yep.
He's got the cursed ring.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The cursed ring shows him his fate.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Mythos cards are going to be very, very mean throughout this game. Basically, we have to solve what comes up on the cards. The cards are always going to have three things that are happen. Two things that happen. It's going to be a track thing and also a monster activation thing. So monster activating, they're going to do certain things. The one that will happen the most is probably the deep ones. They're going to attack one of us if we're in the same space, or attack a passenger if they're in the same space, or the third thing they do is not move yet. There's a third thing they do first. Destroy a ship space. So if they're inside the ship, they'll actually damage the bridge or whatever, and then they'll move. Clear arrows and how they move and stuff like that. There you go. That's what they do when they activate. So we're going to go around taking turns. Oh yeah, I don't get to draw cards. I don't know why I did. That's fine. I'll keep them for now. We're going to go around taking turns. I decided to go ahead and do the first player, and that's because of Luke becoming the captain and John becoming the keeper of the tome. That was determined as we picked our characters, which we already decided to pick, because there is on each title, there is a line of succession. So if the captain's in the game, he's number one on the list, he's going to get the captain card and become captain. So since Luke is the captain, he gets to do three primary things. The first and biggest one is every time this hits arrive, he's going to draw two of these cards, pick one, put one on the bottom of the deck, and then flip one over for us all to see, and that's how far we moved, at that little waypoint. The second, what he's going to do is some of these cards will say the captain gets to make the choices on this card.
Oh.
That's Luke. He gets to make the choices because he's the captain. And the third one happens if someone's in the break and they get to go draw a Mythos card, and there is a choice to move either of these track. He doesn't get to make the choice. Luke does now because he's the captain. Now, I'll explain the keeper and I'll explain how you lose that title too. So the keeper of the tome right now is John as Edmund Mallory. I think you were like 7th in line.
Yes.
Yeah, so,
Exactly 7th.
exactly 7th, which is great for Edmund.
Mhm.
Keeper of the tome
The only
gets to
lucky
do
thing about him.
some also pretty important things. The first one is just like the captain, there are some things that say the keeper will decide on these things in here. The second one is they can just cast spells. So on their turn, they have a bonus action they can do where they draw the top 3 cards from the spell deck, choose one to enact, and put the other 2 on the bottom. So again, these things are powerful and also lots of hidden information. So if John is our traitor, we don't want to let him keep that title for too long. Right? Again, these were chosen based on which characters we played as. I think who's the top one of the tome there?
William the Apprentice.
William the Apprentice. Oh, nice. Oh, I saw him in here. Yep, there he is right here. William Bowleg. So if this guy was in the game, he automatically is going to get the Keeper of the Tome title. So they're going to get those based on the characters they played as. I do not get anything yet, which is why I decided to take first player. But you're going to lose those titles in one of 2 ways. The first one is if you reveal yourself as a traitor, you're going to give that to the next person in line of succession. The other way is if you're ever thrown into the brig, you will also lose the title. So if we're suspicious of Luke doing bad things with the captain's hat, we can just throw him in the brig. You can get out. There's ways to get
That'll
out.
happen pretty quick, I guess. I'm pretty suspicious.
You are pretty suspicious. But yeah, you can get out. But yes, the brig is a little mean place. On your little card here, there's a brig rules in the top right. so you can see what you do whenever you're in the brig. Um, Essentially, if you're not a traitor, you have to have people let you out of the brig. And if you are a traitor, you could break out yourself, but you have to discard cards to do so. Yeah. Anytime you are defeated, you go to the sick bay. Unless you're a traitor, you go to the brig instead if you're a traitor.
An open trader.
An open traitor, yeah. So everybody's going to be a hidden traitor until you open, say, basically tell everybody that you're a traitor. Even if we're so sure that you're the traitor that we're calling you a traitor for the rest of the game, until you openly say I'm a traitor and flip your card and say I'm revealing as the traitor, you're considered human. We can't attack you. Yeah, all the extra human rules and stuff like that.
So polite.
Mm-hmm. Also, while on the brig, another important thing too is you can ignore the crisis part of these. So it's a nice way to make sure that the traitor doesn't enact bad effects off these cards, is throw them in the brig so you can't do them. All right, so let's go through turn structure real quick. I am Svetlana Getrowitz. I am the ship's surgeon, very German surgeon. Everybody has on their card a ability that they can use all the time. They also have a black ability in the bottom right, which is a traitor ability. So whenever you reveal as traitor, if you're the traitor, you get a special ability. For instance, when I reveal as traitor, if I'm not in the brig, I can defeat one passenger in the supply or any space. So I can just basically be like, this is defeated, we lose the stuff on the back of this card. Pretty cool, because it's called conduct malpractice. So I'm gonna conduct some malpractice over here. So the way the turns are gonna work is where is the turn order? Just want to make sure I got it right. We're gonna receive skills. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now for me. As first player, I start with 0 skills, but then I draw my skills at the beginning of the turn, so I basically don't. One more observation. So I draw skills. Every character has 5 skills, and they're gonna. There's 5 different types of skills, from influence, lore, observation, might, and will. Most characters have 2. A lot actually have 3 instead, and one character in this game has 5. And John decided to pick that character. So I have 2 influence, 1 lore, and 2 observation. So at the start of every one of my turn, I will draw those skills. John has 1 of each, and then Luke has.
I mean, I have numbers, but I have 1 of each.
You have 2 influence, 2 strength, and 1 will. That's just what you started with.
Should I have 2
One-
cards, or should I have?
You should have 3 cards.
Okay,
You have 3 cards in your hand. You're good.
cool.
You're gonna get more. So on these cards, we'll have abilities. They might say action, which means they take one of your actions on your turn. They also might have some like triggering conditions and things like that. They also have numbers in the top right. Mine suck. That's how you can. We're gonna go ahead and do some skill tests later, and that's how you can commit things to skill tests. And that'll make sense when we get to the mythos phase. Essentially, I will have, after I draw my cards, I'll have 2 actions. The actions are, I'll just go through that list real quick. It's actually not a big list. Move to any ship space. So there are 8 outside ship spaces and 8 inside. You can never voluntarily move to the brig or the ship or the sick bay. So those ones are off limits. So it's actually just 6 on the inside and 8 on the outside. And there's like no adjacency there for moving. You can just move wherever you want to. So on my turn, the first thing I do is go to the boiler room and talk to Luke over here. Okay. You can attack an enemy in your space. So I can take one of these deep ones on. Obviously, I cannot go in the water voluntarily, so I can't take these ones on, but I can start hitting these guys if I want to do. I can rescue each passenger in my space or one passenger on an adjacent water space. So you can like throw a life raft over in the water to the passengers who make it out into the water. You can enable trading between everybody in your space. So if we are all up here and I take an action, I say we're going to freely trade. And how that basically works is we can just trade whatever we want with the items that we have. And I don't even have to be a part of them. I can just be like, oh, John desperately wants Luke's pistol. I'm going to go here and initiate a trade. Give him your pistol. And then that's my action. And then John's turn, he might be able to use that pistol. Use an action on your character sheet. So there's I got an action on, I don't actually have an action on my character sheet. Mine's a reaction. I actually have no actions. Not even in my item right now. So you could use an action that's on your character sheet or your feat card or any items you have. Um, yeah. Then the last thing to do is use an action on the ship space that you're in. So there are 6 spaces that you could be in the middle, and they all have a different action. Um, yeah, and they're actually on a different little card here. You got the bridge, the chapel, the captain's cabin, the cargo hold, the galley, and the boiler room. So the bridge is going to let you help figure out the waypoint deck a little better, so you can manipulate it and get the bad ones to the bottom. Chapel is going to help you move this ritual faster over here, or backtrack if you want to backtrack for some reason. Maybe we don't have enough out there and we want to like save it for when we have more. So we're right here. Go to the chapel, knock that back so we can save it for later. The captain's cabin is how we throw people in the brig. So you go to the captain's cabin, we do a skill check, and if we succeed, we can. I go here. I'm gonna throw Luke in the brig. We go around and do a skill check, and if we're successful in throwing Luke in the brig, Luke moves to the brig. Cargo hold is where we're going to draw some items. You're going to draw 2 items, look at one, and keep one. That's actually one of the few ones that don't have like downsides to it, because the bridge will risk passengers, so you basically risk this. The chapel risks sanity. The captain's cabin, throw someone in the brig. The galley is going to get you some extra skill cards, so you can use them in your skill checks later. That's going to risk food. And the boiler room actually lets us advance this faster, which is really nice. Get through that faster. But that's going to risk fuel. And actually, like, almost definitely will make us lose fuel. Okay, that is the ship's actions. So after you take your 2 actions, you're going to draw from the Mythos deck. That's going to most likely have some sort of skill check. How skill checks are going to work is we'll just look at the captain's cabin skill check. It has a required number 8 and the 2 or 3 skills that are good for it. They're supporting skills. So I'm going to start us off because I'm the one initiating it. I'm going to say I'm going to give up 3 skill cards for this test. John will have an opportunity to. Luke will have an opportunity to. Then we always take 2 cards from the Chaos deck. This Chaos deck consists of 2 cards from each of the skill decks, including the boons and treachery. And what that's going to do is just throw a little wrench in here, or help us out randomly. It also allows this traitor to scoot on by with making some nefarious choices and then blaming the Chaos deck.
Can you explain me a skill check again?
Yes, we're gonna. I'll just reveal what I got. Let's pretend for 1 second. We each threw one of these in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is 1 from each of us, and then we throw 2 from here. I'm going to reveal these cards. Anything that matches the type of skill that we're trying to go for, in this case, a orange or a green, will give us bonuses towards that skill check. I'll just redraw my cards. Anything that does not match what we go for gives us bonuses away from it. So in this case, we actually failed the skill check because I have 8 over here, -1, because this one does not match it, and the target number was 8.
Mm-hmm. What are you trying to do?
So in this instance, if I were to try to do this captain's cab one, I'm saying I want to throw Luke into the brig.
So only the captain's cabin and the brig have skill checks
on the board itself. Most of the skill checks are to come from this deck.
Got it.
So if we fail the skill check, the bad things happen. In this case, nothing really happens. It's just we don't throw you in the brig. And if we pass the skill check, then good things happen. And this will make sense when we draw our first mythical cards and like the penalties and stuff for it.
You're so sure you're gonna throw me in a brig? I should be concerned.
I mean, like I've already pegged you for the bad guy, even though we haven't drawn them yet.
Yeah, I mean, I want to stay the captain. Damn it!
I want to be the captain. I'm second in line. I think I'm second in line in both your things. So if I throw you both in the brig, I'll take both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You take both?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it skips to the next available human.
Nope. You can have both. In fact, like I was like, I'm pretty sure like the way those are set up, where it's hard to start with both.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain character combinations, especially in 3-player games, where So like there's one where like the captain is like 15th in line for the book.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you pick the two characters that are underneath the captain as the other one, the captain starts with the captain, obviously, and then gets the book as well. Which, if I was captain of a ship, I'd be like, give me that book. Yep.
So
Yeah,
I
it's not
assume-
quite reversed
Nope.
between the two of them.
Not
I
quite,
assume
but
the
there
Mythos
there could be something
deck is what complicates our matters,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of one of the only things that kind of can, but it just happens every turn.
Happens every turn. Also, the traitor can complicate matters by purposely throwing wrenches in the decks and things like that. It'll make sense a little bit. The learn to play rules have everybody start with 5 cards instead of the 3, and also don't deal the loyalty cards until we go a full round around. I say screw it. We're gonna get our loyalties because it's already gonna be hard for the bad guy. I feel like because I won't. But let's just go ahead and do it, and everybody gets a card. So if it's a purple card, don't look at them just yet. There's a lot of secrecy things here. So what we're gonna do is everybody's gonna look at them at the same time, and everybody's gonna stare at their card for like 10 seconds, and don't look at anybody's faces. Just look at your card.
No, I'm gonna.
No, you can't look at anybody's faces.
I'm making a stupid face on purpose then.
Okay, I want to put this away, and I'm definitely not a deep one by the way, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tucking mine underneath my thing
Oh
here.
yeah,
I
absolutely
tried
not.
Never know.
Okay. So now we all know who is the traitor is Luke.
Mm-hmm.
For real this time, though.
Never tell.
I'm gonna give one quick shout out to my Cylon buddy Brandon, who every time we play Battlestar Galactica is always the Cylon. To the point to where we just started to throw him in the brig is the first thing we do.
Yeah.
Get him out of the way and be like, okay, let's move on. So my turns first. I think I'm gonna just spend my action doing something really, really simple. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to save this ally. Or this passenger. So, one action, move to anywhere on the ship. I'm going to move right down here. Second action, I'm going to flip this. I do not flip it over. Instead, I just put it over here.
And those are now safe people.
Those are now safe people. I'm going to go ahead and flip the top ally card over to replace that thing with, and now we have a cadet here. So what allies do is if you're ever in the same space as an ally, as a free action, before or after you take an action, you can activate an ally. To activate an ally, you have to discard a card from your hand with card or cards in your hand with at least as much number up here. So that has to be a 3 for me. You may perform the action of the ability of a card in play area or a skill card in hand. The skill card is discarded. You may perform the action ability of a card in your play area or skill card in hand. Oh, so you can cadet lets you play one of your actions as a free action, essentially. By discarding a card from your hand, you basically get to take a free action. Rules for allies are pretty simple. Once you use them, they wander. They're going to roll a dice, and they have to move to that space. So if I roll a 5, I can move to either here or here. If I roll a 7, here or here. If I roll a 4, I have to move, so I have to move him here. If they're ever alone in the same space as a monster, they get out of there. They're just going to leave, and they get shuffled back in the stack. If they get defeated, which I haven't figured out really how, because monsters always attack you first, they are just removed from play.
There's rules for character defeating on a 6+. I assume that they're...
Yes, they are not. They are not characters. Characters are me and you and traitors. Sorry, me and John and
So
the
it's
traitor.
contested. A deep one rolls a contested roll to kill us.
Deep ones actually just kill us.
Yep.
Deep ones don't roll. They
The
just kill.
hybrid.
The hybrid will try to kill us with rolling. They have to roll a 6 or higher to kill you. No contested rolls. Just 6 or higher. So allies, though, when you rescue one or more passengers, spawn one ally in your space. That's it. Spawned an ally. That is my entire turn. I could activate the cadet because at the end of my action, I could activate an ally. I don't feel like it. I don't have anything I want to do.
Is the only card in our play area our tool right now? It said in your hand or in your play area.
Yes. So the cards in your play area are this one and this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can use that too. And any space removed. Nice. Maybe I will do something.
Well, technically, you receive your skills before you do your action.
I do, yes, and I can go ahead and use the cadet, and I'm going to because I want to use them. I'm going to discard a card, discard a nothing to hide, and
So-
I am going to. That's going to activate the cadet, and I will perform an action from an ability card in my hand. I'm going to activate Watch and Learn. Draw 2 skill cards. These cards can be drawn from any deck or decks. So I'm actually going to draw one from the red and the blue deck now. So I have a hand just like John.
Or just like I'm about to.
Yes.
Once my turn starts.
So that is my turn. We go to the Mythos phase now. I will draw the top Mythos card and get Horrific Visions. All right. An unknown malevolence is projecting terrible visions into the minds and passengers and crew, showing them gruesome portents of what is to come. All right. So we have to get 10 on this test, and it has to be lore and willpower. If we pass, there is no effect. If we fail, we will lose our first sanity of the game. Doesn't seem terrible. I would just want to real quick go to skill checks and see the order we throw skills in there. It does matter slightly. It's just something I forgot to look up ahead of time.
What is a treachery and non-treachery skill deck?
Starting with the player to the left. So, the non-treachery skill decks are the 5 over here. The treachery skill deck is the special one right over here. There's also a boon deck, but that one doesn't call itself a skill deck. It is specifically the boon deck, but they do work like skills. So the first thing we'll do is we'll add 2 chaos cards to here. We don't know what those are. They're most likely bad, since odds are they're bad.
But they're just random normal skills.
Random normal skills, and there are 2 boons and 2 treacheries in there. So there's 2 of each in that deck. Then, starting with John, he's going to add any number of cards from there. You can add any number from your hand to there. The only thing that's restrictive is if you're in the brig, or if you are the traitor, you can only add 1 card.
Revealed traitor.
Yes, revealed traitor.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, don't worry. You can throw as many as you
Why
want.
do you
now.
only ever put 1 card in? Well, it's just a little secret.
All right, so he's going to put 2 in there. Now, these are secret, so you can put whatever you want in there.
Right.
And he's going to put 1 in there,
I
which is
can put
the
none.
blue card. He started with a blue card.
I can put none in, right?
You can put none in.
Mhm.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, it could be we have a check that's completely out of your colors, and you're like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'm a human. I'm going to add nothing because I can't possibly help.
I mean, is it 10 outside of their own possibility for us to hit without everyone having had their first draw?
well, no, because we all had started with stuff.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You got up to your hand limit.
Yeah,
basically, right?
I'm gonna.
I mean, the
I
cards
will
will
throw
go
two
as
out there.
high as 6.
I don't want to start with.
So,
I don't want to start with. Already start with losing sanity. So I did add 2 in there.
the cards.
Oh, I
go
forgot
as
to make
high
the
as
cadet
6,
wonder.
so-
Cadet's supposed to wonder. 4. Hey, look, that one thing I said. He automatically moves to there.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
All right. Now I've shuffled this deck really well, so I don't know who's the chaos deck and everything. And then one at a time, I'll just start revealing. 5 is good. I mean, blue is good, so that's a 5. We're already up to 7. Look, we're already up to 12, guys. I don't even need to see the rest of these. Jeez, guys, we're destroying this. Someone played the only 6 in the game. Hey, look. The chaos deck is even helping out.
Wow.
My gosh, that we were supposed to get a 10, and we got a 24.
I want my card back there.
Me too.
Yep.
All right. So if we pass that, we get no effect. So nothing bad happens.
Yep. Unfortunately, that means now all our hands are short for like my mythos check. 'Cause-
Yeah, I got 3 still.
Yeah.
His is gonna be a little short, but it'll be fine. All
Yeah.
right, now we're gonna do the bottom abilities, which is gonna be what activates this turn. It's going to be the fish people. These guys are gonna move into this room right here, and all these 4 people are gonna storm the decks. And then this will get discarded. And that's it. That is the. Oh wait, no, I forgot to move this. Boop. That goes that way, one.
All right. So it's my turn. I get 1 of everything, please.
Mhm. 1 of everything.
So the characters that only have 3 cards to draw on their turn, Do they get a higher number of each card, or do they just have better abilities?
Oh, you always draw. Every character draws 5 cards.
Okay.
Every character draws 5 cards. It's either like this guy draws 3 purple and 2 blue every turn.
Got it.
So everybody will always draw 5 cards. He just has a 1 into every skill, so he draws 1 of each.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
The expansion pack. So normally the numbers go 1 through 5 on these cards, and there's only 3 different types of cards. So you'll see a lot of the same cards. There's only 3 different names. The expansion packs adds a number 6, which is identical text to something else, but there is a 6 now, which we've already got True Grit out here. You can see True Grit 5 is the same as True Grit 6. It also adds a 0, and the 0 is a special one that doesn't offer anything to contribute anything, obviously, but it also has a special effect where it will do something to as an action whenever it's in the skill check. So it says after the skill check is resolved, do something.
Cool.
Let's see. Boons are just really good, and then treacheries. If you end up with treachery cards as a not reveal traitor, you can't use them for their effect. You can still put them in the skill check, but you can't use them for their effect. Once you're a traitor, though, you can draw these treachery cards and use them for devastating effects.
Can a traitor draw 5 treachery cards?
Yes. So on a traitor's turn, when he goes to draw cards, he can choose to draw traitor cards in place of any card that he has.
Ooh. Fun.
Oh,
Remember that for later.
You're gonna
Remember that for later.
exploit that later, are you? This is the current player marker. That's also a way if you want to keep track of your actions.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start by reading the tome.
Oh, he's reading the tome. We're gonna have to take that away from you right away.
Can I read my character thingamajig now?
Sure, if you really want to.
What is it?
It is a mythos card. So some of these in here are personal crises.
Mm-hmm.
If you draw one, consider you're gonna discard it and then read that instead.
Oh, I see. So I get a vision of the future.
If you look at it now, you can be like prepping for it if you want to.
Surprise me.
I know that's what I'm going for a full surprise. I'm sure it's gonna be very gruesome since I'm the surgeon.
All right, so we're gonna cast them out. I get to just straight up murder a deep one,
Sweet.
and then I roll a die,
Here it is.
and if the result is 5 or less, we go crazy. Otherwise, I can kill another thing
Oh, nice. Let's get a
and just do it over and over until we go crazy.
Oh, nice. I love going crazy.
Yep. And my character ability is really
Wait,
useful.
did you
for
throw
this.
good salt or bad salt in that?
7.
That's
okay.
something.
So I can cast out again. I will kill this guy, also in the bridge.
Yay! We protected the bridge.
Roll again. 8. Kill this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Roll again.
What happens,
Casting out.
what happens when we go crazy?
We
probably just lose
we
sanity.
we just lose 1 sanity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll.
There it is.
4.
We can
I
make it
am
better.
aha. Here's where my character ability comes into play.
Oh, nice.
I am the fortunate son. After a die is rolled or re-rolled, if I'm not in the brig, I can discard a skill card from my hand to force a re-roll.
Nice.
So I'll discard that little 2 value watch and learn and re-roll it. Hey, there's an 8. Begone foul fishmans.
Will the deep ones damage the deck space that they're on, or just names?
They can't damage the deck space, but like those guys are 1 space away from damaging the
Do they
bridge.
move first or they damage first?
So the order goes: kill one of us, kill a passenger, wreck a room, and then move.
Okay,
So
we're in a pretty good spot.
They will
right
do
this
they will do the first thing in that list.
Yep.
Right on. Right on.
But I mean, 2 deep one activations
And
in a row.
these
damage
two
the
guys,
bridge.
this guy does essentially the same thing as these two guys do. This guy doesn't hurt anybody. He's like a spirit, so he's just gonna wander around and damage our ship. And this guy pulls passengers into the ocean.
I see.
Like
Once we get those guys out.
I'm feeling gutsy, so let's keep gambling.
This is not a combat roll, right?
It's not.
Okay.
We're relying on you and passing
I
this
am,
mythos.
I
for
am,
this
I
turn.
am watching, and I am learning nothing.
Watch and learn me
Okay.
mess up this dice repeatedly.
I mean, having no
I
defense.
am running low on cards I'm willing to discard, so I will stop casting out.
Okay.
To kill that one guy.
And I guess this just goes to the bottom.
Yeah.
We lose one more deep one.
No, we don't.
No.
No, he either whenever he rolls higher, he gets to choose to stop the ritual or kill a deep one.
Ah.
He chose to stop this time.
It's like I've hit 2 bad rolls, and I'm running low on cards I'm willing to discard. So we'll stop there. Killing 4 deep ones with 1 action.
After the
seems
spell
pretty
is resolved, it is removed from the game.
Bye.
Okay.
So you can't cast spells if we ever run out of that deck. I don't see how we do.
Yeah.
But you can't cast any more spells.
You'd have to go real ham on casting.
Yeah.
All right. And I have another action. What is
Galley lets you draw
Yeah.
some skill cards, so you can
Yeah.
draw as many skill cards as you would like from any deck. But then you have to roll a dice, and if you don't get lower than the amount you draw, strictly lower, not equal to or lower, you lose a food. So if you draw 5, you have to roll a 4 or lower.
Can you draw?
If you roll a 4 or lower, you
That seems backwards.
Lose 1 food or lose a food for every card that you're
draw up to 5 skill cards. These cards can be then roll dice. If the result is less than the number of cards drawn, lose a food. So if you only draw 1 card, it's impossible to lose food.
Okay. Yeah. Was that backwards the first time?
Did I? My bad.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll pretend like I did.
Give
Yeah,
me
no.
comments.
You know what?
We're in an ad break right now, but it's fine. It's
Oh.
literally like
Oh,
we're at
okay.
the end of the ad break.
No, it's about to start.
Oh, it's about to
10
start.
seconds out.
All right, we're at an ad break.
Bye.
Boo.
Enjoy commercials.
This is where we stare at each other and discern who the bad guy is.
This is where if we could put on like black eye makeup and get like slugs out of our mouth, that would when we would be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Be good.
That'd be actually really fun if like
Yep.
the traitor does like slowly alter his appearance
Mhm.
until
Yep.
until he reveals.
Very quickly run to the restroom and shave our beards.
Everyone has to leave the room. Everyone has to return back slightly different. But one person gets worse, and everyone else just like does something.
So in how we do streams is we don't use the standees or anything.
yeah, I noticed that. I was like,
There are
"What's-"
standees over here, and these actually fit over top of them. So the traitor will mark that he's a traitor after he becomes a traitor with this.
No. And these are for these or whatever.
That's for us.
Oh, okay.
That is literally for us. But
Well, that's just a ring, outer ring.
yeah, this is just an outer ring that goes over that.
Got it. Yep. Gotcha.
Did it just skip the ad break and now we're just like being stupid here?
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Hey, there it goes.
Weird.
Now it ends in
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
So the reason why we upped it to 3 minutes so that it's 3 minutes and then it goes an hour without ads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it also doesn't do ads right away right at the beginning of the stream, so that
We get rules done.
it's also so that people who are just starting joining don't immediately get ads and they're like, screw it, and leave.
Okay.
They can watch us for a little bit at least, and then
But subscribers can still hear us.
yes. So
through the
like
ad
you can't
break.
say bad things about people here at Miniature Market right now.
Do we have? Is there a subscriber that wants me to say something bad about them? I will.
No. We love Miniature Market.
No, it'll be specifically about you. Just tell me what you don't like about yourself.
The roast of our one subscriber. Is Cosmic Beat a subscriber yet?
I don't know. I assume no one's. Where are our viewers? The number?
very top right corner, but
But that's not
we have
actual
2,
viewers.
Yeah.
So what that is are people who
we
are
have
logged
2
into
people who are
Twitch.
logged into Twitch are viewing.
Yes.
Which is probably Cosmic Beat and Nikki.
Yeah. So yes, if you're not
Nikki being
logged
the
into
official
Twitch, it doesn't appear as a viewer to us live, and I don't know why. Actually, I think I might actually be on here right now. So
One of the dumb Mountain Dew Rewards prizes is a $100 gift card to Twitch Turbo, and I don't know what that means. Twitch Turbo.
yeah,
I don't know if that helps creators or if it helps.
I don't know. I don't have no idea what Twitch Turbo is.
Mhm.
Nikki, do you know? Are you a subscriber, Nikki?
Do you give us $5 a month.
So you're on the account that we're streaming from, and you can't hear us. That's sad.
Say that again, Nikki.
Ah,
Oh, you can hear us right now? You can hear us right now? Okay. I know, but like we're on an ad break, so I didn't know if you could hear us. Okay.
okay. That makes more sense then.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna start talking like this, over and over, so that way Nikki would have to.
Luke,
Awful.
that sounds really annoying. Annoying.
All right, we're back in 3 seconds.
All right, everybody, we're back, and no one died yet. We did throw Luke in the brig while everybody's gone. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't do anything. It is currently after our spell was cast. It is still John's turn. He's got one more thing to do.
All right.
He's thinking about risking food for more cards.
Yeah, I think I will draw 2 greens and an orange.
Okay, you got to roll a green dice, and if this is a 1 or a 2, we have to lose a food. Okay, no food loss.
How do I get one of these things? Is there an action I can take someplace to do that, or is it only through?
That is only through maybe some things in here. I think there might be some in here,
Okay.
but no, it's mostly we lose.
So
them until
these
until
are
we're
not
done.
problems we can fix immediately.
No, there's not like we can go do it. In fact, we can do the opposite. We can go risk more of it.
All right, and then it is my Mythos card.
Yes.
There are too many bodies.
No, that's not good.
The ship's morgue does not have room for the accumulating corpses. No one's died yet.
This person, maybe there's not a morgue, and the one
Yeah.
person died, and we're like, what do we do?
Yep.
Really?
Some room could be made for them in the ship's cold food storage. Captain chooses either put them on ice, lose a food, because we had to throw it out to store the body, or bury them at sea. We put a passenger token out somewhere on the deck, and then roll a die. If the result is currently 2 or less, we lose 1 sanity.
Okay, so we risk a passenger, potentially lose sanity,
So
or
we risk a soul or food.
but like it's yes, we either definitely lose a food,
Mm-hmm.
or we risk both of these, and it's like a low risk, honestly. Like
Yeah.
in
We
fact,
roll a 3
I
or higher,
mean,
we're good.
it's just we put a passenger token out on the board as long as not immediately in number 2.
yeah, number 2 would suck.
Does the
yeah.
number?
Does it specify it onto the deck?
So risk a passenger is always grab one of these tokens without looking at it.
Roll
The die. That's where the passenger just shows up.
I just want to see if you could do it in the ship.
I think passengers are always on the deck.
They just love them sightseeing views.
Yeah, they do.
God forbid they go to their cabin,
Yeah.
lock the door.
Wish it was on here.
Yeah, I think it was just.
Yeah,
I was looking
I'm
at it in the rules reference.
very, very sure you are right.
Yeah.
Risk a passenger. 32.4. Player rolls a die and places a supply face down in the deck space. It has to be deck space. Yep. So you roll a dice, and if you get a 7, it's way over here.
I
Like,
do want to
yeah.
roll a die, so I want to do that.
all right, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay. So first,
So,
does it matter what token we pick?
They all have something different on the back. We don't get to know until the guy dies.
Yep.
Got it.
6.
All right. So there we go. That's not bad.
Woo!
And then you have to roll now for the willpower.
Yep. Roll one more time.
What number do I want? I have to
You
will-
want a higher than 2.
You do not want a 1 or 2.
3 and up. 3 and up.
Where's the camera? Okay. Ah!
That was on purpose.
Yeah, no. This is a coordinated effort. Reroll that sucker.
Reroll.
'Cause I'm a fortunate son.
I'm gonna do it again. Watch.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right. So we do not lose sanity.
Hooray!
And then what activates this round? The deep ones advance into the bridge. Hey, it's a good thing I killed those guys, or we would
otherwise
have a
it'd be-
damaged bridge right now.
Yeah.
And then the ship advances.
All right. A fun thing about the ship advancing that I did not mention until now. Let's just make sure.
This turn is not relevant.
This
'cause
turn
no
is
one's in
not
the
relevant,
fire.
but I do want to explain the rules for Luke later because it is going
Yeah.
to be. It might be relevant later. And that is whenever the ship advances. Tracks.
I get a card.
The token travels tracks advanced on one thing. Players advance each time the token and the travel check advances. Move each monster in a water space one space back this way.
Oh,
And if all the monsters that are in the back of the back here
Uh-huh.
will go back to the deep
cool.
because we left them behind.
That's fun.
Yes, it is actually one of two ways to get rid of these guys. These guys can only get rid of if you either purge with the spell or they're back here and we advance. And then they go, bye.
I feel like they're definitely faster than we are, but that's alright. We're just sustained.
Oh, you're shoveling coal pretty quick back here,
but
man.
like these guys,
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
not-
that's one of the things is both monarchs and all the horrors that can be in the water.
Mhm.
Every time they activate, if they're in the water, they move one space back toward the front of the ship.
Yeah, so he's like,
gotcha. So we can keep pace with this.
Yeah.
If we don't do nothing about it.
all right, let's do it.
Okay.
I think that is the end of the Mythos phase. So there is a return, a cleanup phase where we discard down to 10 cards.
Yeah, if you have
Yep.
11 or more cards in hand, you have to discard down to 10. It's not relevant yet.
Yeah, no. All right, so it is Luke's turn. You're going to receive your cards. Tell me your skills real quick.
I would like one willpower, or one will thing, majig,
Uh-huh.
2 influence, and
Two
2
influence.
strength.
That's not willpower, that's lore.
Willpower looks like a brain.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. All right. One willpower
1 willpower, 2 influence,
and 2
2
strength. Okay. Don't know why that was so hard on me, but it was.
His color's better. I can do color.
Yeah, color's probably just better.
The names aren't printed anywhere that's visible on the board or on the back.
I mean, they are right
anything
here
you
if I
can
keep
see.
this. If I keep
Yeah.
this like this, like
Yeah, if we have discard piles going for all 5.
yeah, there we go.
But then you have to read tiny sideways text.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm already over it. All right, you get 2 actions to do. Yeah, I don't think it's worth moving to the cadet to do the cadet's action, honestly,
Well, can I?
because you have to take an action to move to the cadet, and then you have to discard a card to do a free action that you could have just done, unless you're already going to the captain's quarters.
Can I use my action to spawn an ally? Am I?
Yeah. What does it say?
Move 1 ally on the board to your space, or spawn 1 ally in your space, then perform 1 action. Limit once per turn.
Yep. That is super good. I like it. Yeah, go ahead.
Everyone on board has been trained to my dog whistle.
Yeah, so here you
So
go.
I
You have
have
the
to
fortune teller. So if you would like to, as a free action, discard a card in your hand that's 4 or up. Discard cards in your hand until you discard 4 value or more.
Uh-huh.
Look at the top 2 cards of the Mythos deck. Place 1 card at the top of the deck and the other card on the bottom.
And then the fortune teller wanders.
Yep.
Does
That's a free action, and that's essentially a free action too, because now you
Yes.
get to take another action on top.
that mean this person's at risk now, though? Until we lose a soul if they die?
Nope. If a monster moves in with them, they run away and they just get shuffled back into the deck.
Nice. So I'm just gonna probably do that every turn, just so we have more actions to do.
He does wonder every time you use them.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I'll just stay put and I'll just make people. I'll just turn coal into bodies and do that.
Don't forget, you do have to discard cards from your hand to activate them.
Yeah.
Let me make sure there's a skill cards. Just making sure you can combine cards to get up to 4, and you can.
Okay, so I have both my actions at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense to move to the bridge and attack once?
If you do that, and then we roll and then the Mythos card has one of these guys, he's going to defeat you. Not the biggest deal. All it's gonna do is send you to the sick bay, and then on your turn, instead of drawing 5 cards, you'll just get to draw 1 card.
Got it.
Which
Okay.
is annoying because these are how we
Yep.
succeed tests.
Yep. And then you have to spend an action to leave the sick bay.
Yes.
Also.
Unless you just want to stay there and draw 1 card in the following turn.
Does play have different meaning than resolve? Like,
Nope. Play is just that's whenever you're playing the card out. If it has action before play, that is taking up your action for the turn.
Okay, I have a card that has something to do with like the skill check, but it doesn't have a like resolve after the skill check for this card.
So you have to keep the card in your hand, let
Uh-huh.
the skill check go, and then play it after the skill check.
Got it.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like this one.
Except for the 0 power cards.
Is anyone-
Those specifically,
Zero cards are one.
you have to add
Go in
them
there.
to the check, and then they do things after we pass or fail.
Yep.
Is anyone in a room that they like to do things? Wait, I'm in the boiler room. What can I do in the boiler room?
You can risk some fuel to make us travel. Gets us to the here better,
What is-
faster.
You just said something about how this does something to me, or I care about doing.
Everybody cares about that because if something's in the water and we move this one space, everything in the water goes back one space.
Mhm.
So if something's over here, let's say we got to this point and
Mhm.
we're like, we really don't want him to activate next turn,
Right, boiler
we
room.
might go to the boiler room to move so that we can leave behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because both these guys are pretty mean.
Yep. And making this advance a whole bunch is how
That's how we win the game.
That's
so-
how the human players win.
Yeah, so.
But
also,
it does need to happen if we don't. want to be
also,
here
if
for
you're
3 hours.
evil, doing these things might seem like a good idea, but then they also risk our resources, which we haven't lost one yet, guys. I'm just saying. Almost made it a full time around. We haven't lost a single thing. So the way this is supposed to work, just like I think it's kind of silly, but if you want to use it, you can. So you point it away from you from the start with the arrow, and now you have 2 actions. Whenever you use an action, you rotate it to the 1, and then that's how you know your turn's over. If you ever get a bonus action for some reason, you can rotate it to the 3.
I see. I was
But-
thinking 1, 2, 3, but okay, cool.
So
That makes sense.
you're on 2 actions right now still because your whistle is free. Now you can always go to the cargo hold and draw items. Items are good.
Yeah, well, clearly. But it's a move. It's an action to move to the cargo hold and an action to draw an item, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think
And as you move, like before you move, you can use the
yes,
fortune.
that's what I wanted to do. Do I need to show you what numbers?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'll put down the 4
Yep. That'll
for
discard
combat
over
trading,
here.
and I want to look at the Mythos deck.
So you can look at the top 2.
This is secret, right?
Yep. You got to put 1 back on. Yeah. Of course.
Can I lie about what is in this deck?
You can absolutely lie. In fact, I always prefer like while you're looking at it, you can't say a word, and then after you're done looking at things, that's whenever you can say like, "Hey, I put the better one on top," or. Yeah. This guy is acting sus.
And if there's
as
that
heck, though.
symbol in the bottom right,
Oh yes.
that's what will make the deep ones damage the bridge right this second.
Yep. So the symbols in the bottom right, you will have one of these 2, the cast or the arrived. That'll move this track. So you might have a third one, which looks like this little skull for the horrors.
Mm-hmm.
And you also will have one of the monsters to activate. It's either going to be Father Dagon. If it's like a broken ship, it's actually going to activate Mother Leviathan Kraken.
Mother Hydra.
Or if it's like a little fish person face, it's the deep ones, and they're going to hit the bridge.
This one on the bottom. This one. On
Bottom's going to be on this big ass deck over here.
Yep. Yeah, deck is huge.
Yes, it is, especially with adding the cards from the expansion, because it had to add a fair amount so that there's enough of these cards in the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Then I would like to.
That's why there's 12 personal crises in there.
yes. So that was one thing I did like about it, because used to the original games, you just shuffle the personal crisis in there, and if you draw one that's not a player in the game, you just discard it. Meaning all 3 of our cards will get shuffled in this huge deck, and they won't do anything unless we draw them. Now there are 12 personal crises in the deck that if you draw one of the 12, it doesn't matter who drew it, they do their thing. Yep. So
I'll do the cargo hold. That sounds fun.
So you go here. Oh, he's got a wonder first, so roll a dice. And if he wanders into a 2,
Oops.
he's either going to go here and immediately flee, or he's going to go here.
I guess there.
Man, he is like just acting
a chance.
so sus here. He's like, do I do the thing that's obviously bad or the thing that is good? I guess I'll do the good thing.
I don't know how likely it is that he's gonna be fine.
All right.
Either way.
All right, and then you can go 1 action,
Mm-hmm.
2 action, draw item cards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're going to draw 2 cards. You're gonna pick one
Mhm.
and then put the other one back on the bottom. Just like the mythos, you will not tell us what they are until you reveal the one that you keep.
Okay. Bottom.
Bottom, this
And
guy.
And this is it public information
Yep,
now?
you put it face up in front of you. What you got?
Ritual candles. I can draw 5 boon cards as my action and then remove this card from the game.
Ooh,
Oh wow,
that is sweet.
that is pretty sweet.
That
That makes
I
me.
want some items.
I was gonna say that makes me feel like that you're not the traitor now. That's a super good one to keep.
Because I kind of assume that traders cannot use boon cards.
They can. I believe traders can use boon cards, but the boon cards always, whenever they're in a skill check, always count for the success.
Got it.
They're like a wild card.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I believe traders can use boon cards.
Yep.
This is
So
not usually a skill check that they want to pass.
yeah. So the mythos card you choose. Oh,
Coal dust.
Read the top.
The coal of the oh, it's a little shiny. The coal of the ship's engines has been mismanaged. Oh, that's my fault. Fuel is wasted, and coal dust chokes the area, forcing the stokers above deck for air. We need 16 of orange and red, influence and strength. If we pass, we gain 1 fuel. If we get an 11 or higher, there's no effect. And if we fail, we do lose 1 fuel, spawn 1 passenger in deck space 7, and 1 passenger in deck space 8. I feel like I liked that this card had positive effects, and so I picked it.
Nice.
yeah.
It also has a choosing track here, so that's nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got the forward track though. So
yeah.
we're fine. This will be good. All right, so starting with me. Start with the chaos deck. I'm gonna put those two out there. I'm gonna go ahead and commit 2.
Commit 3.
Yeah, I like having some positive effects here. So. Just gonna turn this way. So that there's not upside down, and it's not an OCD thing. It's literally.
Oh yeah.
It's
the deck backs aren't symmetric.
yeah.
Are there? Oh, there's a top and bottom. That's actually good because
They can't be symmetric because if there's a top and bottom of the cards, then
yeah.
then we might know whose is who. So if you're the only one upside down in there, and we're like, oh, there's an upside down card that we just revealed. All right, you got to put some cards in, and then you got to shuffle and then reveal for us.
I'll do 2 cards. Where's top? That's top. Okay.
All right.
Are the numbers random to the ability on the card, or are they?
I think that it's not. I think the higher numbers are always the same ability.
Okay, because there's a couple times where like I had the same action but the different value.
They do have different values, but like
Yeah.
persistence is going to be like 1, 2, and 3,
Mhm.
and then true grit's going to be the 4,
Got it.
5, and
There's
6.
tiers.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. The 5s and the 6s are all identical
yeah, that's for sure.
in each suit.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can
I
see,
think
like, watch and
Bree and
learn.
I has had 3 watch and learns between us so far. Were they all 2s?
Yeah, so far all the
Yeah.
watch and learns are 1. There's a 1. So I think there's 1, 2, and 3 is 1, and then 4, 5, and 6 is the other one, and then there's a 0, and then there's should be 3 of each. But nothing to hide, coordinated effort, persistence, true grit, persistence.
Maybe 4 and
Persistence
5 are
also-
different.
Maybe. Yeah.
But anyway,
It is fun so far, Blueberries. Yeah. What's the play? One at a time or split out?
It's up to you.
Let's play it out.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually not great.
We like to see how many fails there are for sure, though.
Actually, this is pretty good.
Yeah, there's only 1 fail.
I forgot that.
There's 2 fails. Oh, but that's a 0 fail.
Oh,
So that's good.
after resolving the effects of his skill checks, I'll wait for this one, I guess, for a second. But any other things?
You have a red over there. That shouldn't be over there. Actually, no, you're right. That can actually stay over there and cancel that one out.
There you go. Math.
There you go.
Okay.
Now just count
1,
those.
3, 6, 10, 11. We passed 16. We just barely make it.
Yay, we
Nice.
gain a fuel. Do the honors for us, Captain. Yeah.
We somehow found coal in the ocean. Good for us.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, now let's read this thing and see what he does.
After resolving the effects of a skill check that contains this card, the current player chooses one other supporting skill card from the check and adds it to their hand. Oh, crap.
So it has to be a supporting skill, so you cannot choose this guy.
Right.
And it has to be a supporting skill, so you can't choose. Oh, it says other one, anyways. But if you could have, if it didn't say other, you still couldn't choose that
Okay.
What can I say? But you're welcome.
one.
Yeah, nice.
You drew throw that one in there. Nice, good job. Which also
Can't
means
say as such.
I mean, you could
while the cards are face down.
you could say
but
it.
I can allege as such now that the cards are face
Yes, you could be lying. It could have been straight from there, and you'd be like taking a credit for it. But it'd be a risky lie,
Is it a secret
Yeah.
card?
because if I threw it in,
Do I do it secretly? I'm asking this every single time because I don't want...
I know, I get it. It
Yeah.
does not say, but I do know there is some rules like things in here. This is the Abyss one.
Part of me very heavily suspects that we're all human at the moment.
Yeah.
Feats, characters, boons, mythos, spells, waypoints. Nope, doesn't say.
Okay, then I'll do it publicly. I think, despite the 5 being in play, I think the 4, nothing to hide, is just a better ability. Well,
Let's get it be funner if it's secret, honestly.
it would, but I don't know how much of an advantage. Like, I don't know where the balance would be. Well, what
That's
side
fine.
of the line?
I don't care.
Okay.
Take that in your hand and take one.
Is it? Wait, don't these go to the?
They're gonna go to the discard pile anyways, so you're fine. Yeah,
Okay.
you have to tell us.
I'll take nothing to hide for 4.
Nothing. Wait, you're not hiding?
Yeah.
Anything?
No, I have nothing to hide the card, which makes me suspicious because of reasons.
There is a. Yeah. Shrug it
Which
off.
that could be a fun one, later if we suspect someone is the traitor, because you can discard nothing to hide and force everyone to play
There
their
we
cards
go.
face up for the turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's inspiration. Okay. I only got one card left. All right, so now we gotta do the bottom. So that is the Mother Kraken. The Mother Kraken says if there's no deep ones in the deep, she adds 2 to the deep.
Oh, I see. So those are on deck. I mean, rather, up next.
Yeah, on deck is up here.
I know. I said it. Yeah, darn it. And also, we have decks of cards. There's so many things.
Yep. Yeah, now we have 2 deep ones in the deep. The next time either of the monarchs activates, they'll add another 2 deep ones, and then that monarch and all the deep ones will come rushing out of the water somewhere.
So that's a clock that we just started, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this symbol right here means you get to choose which of these 2 tracks we're gonna advance on.
Ooh. I still don't know what happens when we get this, and since it's a me thing, I'm gonna do that.
Yep, absolutely, it's better. And then we're gonna go ahead and advance this to here.
Because we got the death.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Overall, lots of things.
Yep.
All right, now it is my turn. If you have more than 10 cards, everybody discard down.
Nope.
1 lore, 2 observation, 2 orange.
No one look at my embarrassment.
So I think it's one of the skills is 1, 2, and 3, and the other one's 4, 5, and 6. Because I think there's only 2 for each, and then a 0. I have not drawn anything besides
That could be.
those things. All right, so actions.
I'm not looking. I don't know where to.
We're all dropping cards all over the place.
It's because they're small.
Yep. They're small and sleeved, which makes them slippery. Like the deep ones.
Okay.
Actually,
I feel like these guys would be a lot of fun to paint.
yeah. That's the
Either a
problem.
lot of fun or a lot of pain.
I actually think that'd be fun because it's like they're not gonna be bright. You want to do like mottled colors and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and I feel like that's gonna make them
I feel like it'd be a pain to airbrush because
uh
of how many. Either they're like
Yeah.
monochromatic and they.
Yeah, they got.
Or the-
I'm gonna go to the cargo hold and just draw an item. So that's two things in a row there.
And now that we're in the same space, we could trade these items, right?
We have to use an entire action to do so.
But only one of our actions.
Yes.
To trade one item.
Oh, I like this one.
No, to enable any amount of trading between everyone in this space.
Got it. You're just like, all right, give me your stuff. And then
Oh,
one's
I like
dangerous.
both of these. They're both tomes too, but this one's called medical text, and I am a medicine guy, so. This one is an improvement card. So improvement cards, you can only have one active at a time. You can have as many as you want. But only one active, and you can pick at the start of your turn which one's active. So people
Nice.
get more than one. And essentially, I just have +1 lore. So on my turn, every turn, I'll get one more lore card.
What
Nice.
if things happen? If multiple things happen at the start of your turn, what order do they resolve in?
The current player always picks.
Cool.
Mythos. Okay. Oh boy. Secure leadership. Given some dubious decisions from your current leadership,
I decided to throw people overboard, so that's probably fair.
you entreat the crew to support your bid to take over. With their backing, you take some authority yourself, determined to make better use of that power. The current player chooses. Wear the hat. Move to the captain's cabin. Take the captain's title and lose a food. Or seize the tome. I have to choose one, guys. Move to the chapel. Take the tome and lose a sanity. Oh boy.
What did we just? What was it? Was a food?
It was a food. It was either food or sanity is what we're gonna lose.
We didn't gain a food, did we? We just didn't lose a food.
Yeah, we didn't lose a food.
All right, so it's a.
I'm gonna take the captain's hat
Sure.
though. It's nothing against you. It just I'm in the captain's cabin now, and I can use the cadet next turn. Like this seems like I can do something with it there. So I am now captain.
Let's throw in the bread.
We also lose a food, and then I have to activate Father Dagon. So 2 more guys pop out, and then we roll a dice, and everybody pops out over here on the
Do we
side.
want low?
It's 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, 6, 7, 8 over here. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they always come out at the front of the ship.
Yeah, so the ones. Yep, that's it. Bam. They're there now. Then I'm gonna advance either track. This is a tough choice. I'm gonna advance here because I wanna get Father Dagon out of the way really fast.
So we get this to max, right? We can do the creatures on deck get dispersed.
Yes, creatures on deck and in the waters. So he actually goes back to the deep if that,
Nice,
if
okay,
that triggers.
They'll also kill all the passengers on deck.
Which we can
But-
rescue them first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do this, unfortunately, which will turn the top one here, which is the Drowned Spirit. So the Drowned Spirit's going to come out, and what he does is, if he's on the board, roll the die, and he's going to go into the bridge.
Oh,
That's the Drowned Spirit, yes.
oh
He
man.
goes into the bridge.
Jeez.
Then the spirit resolves one effect. Damage the spirit's space. If the space is undamaged. So we're going to damage that space now. God, a lot of stuff happened on my turn.
Not
This
bad
gets
stuff.
shuffled back in the
Which
deck.
Sounds.
This goes here. And now we ignore that. Every time this symbol comes up, this guy's going to activate instead.
Ew.
He is going to damage this. So here we go. Damage the bridge. It is a fuel leak. Lose 1 fuel and remove this card from the game. Which, we just got a fuel, so that's pretty good at least.
But now the room is damaged and we can't use
The
it.
room is not damaged because that one is not structural damage. This is
I
a...
see.
so next time he rolls it, he's going to do it again. But yeah, he's just going to wander around. All right, if you go and kill this guy, which you need a 6+ to kill him, he's not actually dead. You get to push him 1 space instead. The idea is we push him here and then out here and then out here. But that's most likely we'll just push him out here and then banish him with that spell.
Yep.
Butcher.
Or I can make magic happen.
Or you get a magic app.
Let's
Yes.
see.
Uh,
So,
and then yeah, I didn't have a skill check, so I'm good.
yep. One of each card, please.
That's wild.
Oh.
There's so many cards.
By the way, I have pretty good medicine powers. So if you guys go and start fighting, I can heal you like as you're dying. Yeah. So yeah, when a character would be defeated, I
Oh.
can discard a purple card and they don't die instead.
To
That's anywhere on the board too.
sorry, the fortune teller, is he an ally or does he count as something else?
He is an ally.
I do not discard skill cards to use allies.
Oh, get your.
I put down 2 combat.
Yeah, there you
tributes.
go. Take
Two power combat.
Do you have
tributes.
10 cards in hand now?
No, I think I have 8.
Dang.
That's
Dude, your
yeah.
guy is freaking
I
baller.
think I tell him. I think I'm starting to have a pretty good time playing Unfathomable, guys.
That guy's good. I don't know.
I mean,
I do like the fact that no one's gonna die around me, so that's pretty cool
Yeah.
too.
let's see. I think. Well, I liked the last magic spell I cast, so let's do it again. Ooh. I think I'll do this. Conjuration. I get to look at the top 5 cards of the item deck and pick one to keep.
The rest go to the bottom, or the rest go in any order you want?
The rest get shuffled back somewhere in the deck.
Okay, so shuffled. So our
that's
card,
great. Yeah,
our
the one
cards.
that you really, really liked.
Yeah, no, it is.
Possible.
Mhm.
It becomes a possibility again.
There's another tome. I couldn't decide between the 2 tomes.
Did you need to be the tome keeper to have the tomes?
Nope, I have a different tome keeper.
Sounds like the tome keeper is not the keeper of the tomes.
The keeper of the big tome, the special tome.
I thought you said toe. I'm like, what does it have to do with that?
The toe keeper.
What are you talking about?
That way you can do like the Jack Sparrow scene where he takes the toe and like picks his.
Ew. I don't know if that's happened in the movies, but the visual of that.
Oh,
is
it
kinda
happened.
great.
He's wearing a necklace of toes, and then he like uses his
Jack
teeth.
Sparrow does it?
Jack Sparrow does this.
I don't like that. You told me that.
Have you not watched the Pirates movie, or you like
Is it-
block that one out?
Is it a recent one?
It's one of the. It was 2. Pirates 2. Dead Man's Chest.
Then I blocked it out.
Yeah, because he gets scared of the Kraken thing and decides to go to land, and the land he's on is owned by a native tribes, and they make him their god, and they're gonna eat him. And
Is it a toe bone? Or
no,
is
it is a full toe. It's not just skinned and everything. Toenails still there.
I don't like that. I don't like that we're talking about it. It's my fault that we're talking about it, but I don't like it.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2, which is not what we're playing, but there is a Kraken.
Yeah.
And there's like fish people. Like this
Is
is
there a Kraken in Pirates of the Caribbean?
yeah. That's like
There's-
the main theme of the second one.
No, the main theme of the second one is Davy Jones.
Yeah, who
Who
controls
does
the
have a
Kraken?
Kraken? Never mind. Yeah.
Who has a pet Kraken?
Never mind. Yeah. I was somehow thinking. I guess I wasn't confusing it, but I was doing Wrath of the Titans, which had a.
Oh, I had the Kraken that actually looks like this.
Mhm.
Not like I don't think these are fake type Krakens. Krakens don't have hands. Krakens have.
I feel like that's the Kraken if you have one Eldritch Kraken in the entirety of the
Yeah.
world. But if you have a race of Krakens or species of Krakens, then they're octopuses, and they got all kinds of junk going on.
Let's see. My second action. I know all those deep ones in the water are gonna jump onto the fortune teller imminently anyway.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use the Lesser Banishment skill card to kick all of the deep ones out of the bridge and into that space.
Well, yeah, he just gets shuffled back in the deck immediately. Goodbye, fortune teller. He fled back to the ally deck.
He saw the future.
Yep. And the future was 4 deep ones coming out of the ocean. So
Yeah.
he did not expect 2 deep ones to come out of the bridge, but bad things were about to happen anyway.
He was like overlooking the edge, like,
Yep.
oh, here they come, and then
Yep. Okay, so we have a volunteer army. A number of passengers have offered to help defend the ship, but most are not trained for combat. They could end up being more of a hindrance than a help. So Bree, you choose as the
Okay.
captain.
All right, got this.
If you accept their help, risk up to 4 passengers. For each passenger risked, defeat 1 deep one anywhere on the ship.
On the ship, on the board, or on the ship.
On any ship space.
Ah, that's
so
gross.
not
So
the
2.
4
So
in the
bad
water.
timing. Yeah.
2.
Yep. Or you can say it is too dangerous. Immediately activate all deep ones, but we risk no passengers.
Activating would mean they do nothing. They move.
They move.
Yeah.
Would they move to 4? Would they move to
These 2 would go into the bridge, and these 4 would hop up into space 2.
Got it.
Yeah, it's 6 things would be activating. That's a... Man, I wouldn't be captain anymore.
Do they where do those passengers activate? Do they activate in the spaces with the
I'm risking 2 passengers.
Okay. So
we're gonna do it.
Yep. Roll the die twice.
We're gonna just do this. 7, that's way over here at least.
Yep.
And an 8.
Hey.
Excellent.
We need to...
Woo.
Okay. And then we activate Father Dagon.
Okay, so Father Dagon's gonna be mean now. Because he's gonna spawn more little ones.
He spawns 2 more in the space you just emptied.
So, yoink.
Jerks. And we advance the cast.
Pop out of his, like, head.
Hey, 1 more on cast, and we get to banish everybody.
Yeah.
So, if you want to save passengers, do it in a hurry.
Yeah, or we just kick this guy out and kill that guy too at the same time. All right, Luke, you got this. Oh, you need your cards. You get 2 reds, 2 yellows,
2 orange, 2
and
red,
and 1 blue.
Yep.
There you go. There's your cards.
Jesus. I got more than 10 now, though, right?
Yes, it's at the end of the turn. You'll have to discard some.
Jesus. So many cards.
I'm gonna separate mine with actions and not actions. So that's a lot of actions.
I just went by color because I've been playing a lot of hearts recently.
I mean, colors is good, but colors don't matter until we do a skill check. Now I need to know what I can do on your guys' turn.
Oh, good point. Oh, okay. That's not on my turn. Those are any attack. My training.
Whistle.
I'm definitely going to do that. I just want to know if I want to do what room I want to do it in.
Well, if you use the guy, it doesn't really matter what room because you're it might.
Yeah.
No, it won't really matter. Well, it's grand scheme of things, it won't matter. You can just do it, use the guy, 11 Wonder.
So coordinated effort lets me give my action to another person. It doesn't create an action out of thin air, right?
Yes, because it says action.
Yeah.
Do a thing.
So it is only on my turn. Does that work? Okay.
Yeah.
In the cargo hold, I will blow the whistle, which gives me a random
A
die.
mechanic pops out. Repair 1 space that does not contain an enemy.
Damn.
But since you get to do this for free, you can make him wonder if you want for no reason.
I had to have 4 value in my hand to do that.
Oh,
still.
you still show it and then
I don't know if I show it. I don't know.
you have to show it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't
Most games don't go with the honor system kind of rules. So you like things like that. It's like you have to show so that we know you have it. Most games, not all games.
What is a weapon?
It'll have the keyword weapon.
So only so items are more
Can
than
be
one.
weapons.
Okay. If you throw an item hard enough, it can be a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a travel pharmacy that is a tool. I'm gonna go to the boiler room and use my travel pharmacy on those 2 guys. Is what I'm gonna do.
Likely scenario is we activate the magic ring on your turn.
No, it'd be as soon as we draw one of these likely scenarios, you could activate it on your turn.
Or even you could move to the chapel and we do a sanity risk to just do it now and wipe all of that.
In that case, I think
We lose 4 passengers. Maybe it's worth.
If I was here, or I could save one of them. If I was here, if you give me an action, I move here, I could save both of these guys.
Oh, okay, let's do that. I definitely want to. Then I'll do. Yeah, I think I'll spend both my actions to do coordinate. Unless you do something you want to try. I have 2 coordinate efforts on that I think I'm tempted to put down right now.
I could actually.
I guess Keeper of the Tome is a once per turn, so I could try to cast magic also.
We
And
can,
that's been fun. So
we can
far.
do a fun chain if you want to.
Okay.
Choose me.
Coordinated effort.
All right. So the way this works is,
Three
since
does
you are giving me an action, you cannot activate an ally. And I read this rule like 6 times because I didn't understand it.
Mhm.
Because you're giving me an action. So this is not an action you could use with an ally. Instead, I, on your turn, can use my once per turn ally. So I will. And my once per turn ally, I will discard Keen Eyesight to play Coordinated Effort. Choose a player looking to an action. And then after this is done, then the cadet will wander and I will move. And then it's back to his turn.
Okay. So I'll use Keeper of the Tome. Let's make some magic. Oh. 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 I mean, this defeats the purpose. So.
Those go to the butt.
Yeah, those go to the bottom. Man, I kind of want to say what I just saw because those cards are never going to come around again. There's a spell in here that advances this twice, which would have immediately set off the Greater Banishment.
Yep.
I had 2 of the 3 cards I drew were
Same
that.
thing.
So it's like doing that before you move to the Borderlands to save those people seems bad. But place this card in any player's play area. I will choose myself.
Of course you would.
Yeah. I draw 2 boons.
Dang. I saw the plus boon. That's already good
Yes.
by itself.
And then
He's blessed now.
and then I have to risk sanity to do that. 5 or higher, so we're safe.
Great.
And then now on every one of my turns, I will also draw another boon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I move here. Oh, and then I gotta make this guy wonder first. Just don't get a 4. 8. It's gonna wander with me.
Convenient.
Hello, cadet. All right, that is my coordinated effort attack action. So you're down to 1 action. You can do one action now.
Do you want to do it again?
I mean, we could, but
I don't know. To be honest, I don't. To move to someplace to be useful is my action, and I don't know how much I want. Well, I'm
you
in
can,
the
get, you can in the cargo hold. Just get another item right now.
I'm at 10 cards now. These are not cards, right?
Right.
Okay. Then yeah. Let's do that. Let's just get. I'm just gonna hope for a weapon because I think I am pretty good at punching. So if I can get a weapon, that would be huge. What is observation?
Observation is a green skill.
Oh, okay. I don't have the.
It's the eyeball.
Yeah, I don't have any use for that then, because I'm not going to get any. I think over the course of my game. So then publicly.
I mean, if the card had like this instead of +1
No,
observation.
it was a discard of observation to do it.
Yeah.
So I now get an improvement. I will at the start of my turn, right?
Yep.
Get 1 willpower, 1
Yep.
will card every turn.
Yep. Say, you did the same thing I did.
So now you get 2 of each.
2 of each. Yeah, I get 2 of
Nice.
each now too.
Nice.
Sweet.
Cool. Then that is me, I think. Yeah. That. Boom. Boom. Okay. Cool.
Mythos.
All right. So if it's advancing the cast deck.
Fear of the unknown. Many passengers are frightened by the keeper of the tome's powers, which they believe are attracting the monsters to the ship. They have the keeper surrounded. Ooh. Pass with good. Good news is we get to use 3 kinds of cards. 15 or higher of orange, purple, and blue. And pass means no effect. Fail, the keeper of the tome discards their hand and is defeated. They lose the
jeez.
they lose the keeper of the tome title. I don't know who it goes to.
It goes to the next in line,
Okay.
Yeah.
which I think is me.
Yeah, after me, yes, would be set on.
It also means a Dagon will be activated. I think after this, right? That's Dagon.
That is Dagon. I know that's the peoples. Unfortunately, it's the peoples before the track.
Yeah,
Like it's.
we'll still kill 4 of them.
Yep, and Dagon, big one.
Yeah.
Okay. Bree, how many would you like to commit to?
Let's get these 2 out of the way first. Here is the 2 big ones here, and then I'm going to go ahead and do 2 as well.
Ooh, oh, that's handy.
I'm pretty sure there's no reason for you not to force this to pass here, John, because you need it.
Yeah, I like being the keeper, so I'm gonna add 5 cards.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a really good reason to do that.
I have 10 in my hand, so I definitely want to add. But like, were you?
10 is fine. Like, 10 is the maximum.
But
Like,
I'll get to 15 on my turn, right?
yeah, but then you could use them on your next turn.
Yeah.
That's true. If you have a bad Mythos card,
You have extra things.
yeah.
Oh, and then we get to advance either track.
But not my choice. Your choice.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it is. It doesn't say keeper chooses, so it's your choice.
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's
so-
always
Okay,
your choice.
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. Okay, cool.
The only time it's captain's choice on that is if you are in the brig. If the person who draws this is in the brig, this says captain chooses.
Okay. I'll still commit 1 card just because I like confidently winning things.
Good luck tonight, guys.
Make sure they're
My
all face. I think they're all.
John's the traitor, but you guys win.
Currently, I think no one is the traitor. Actually,
Yeah, the way our skill checks have been going, it's like
Yeah, but there could
No.
be a long con here
Yeah.
too.
we don't think anyone's been
Great.
sabotaging.
She's stacked.
I still think it's Luke. He's just been acting shady with all of his. I can keep the secret, right?
I did watch a 45-minute video about how this game is played. I just totally decided to
Nice.
choose to be dumb about stuff. Yeah.
All right, so we have a 1, we have a 0.
We do have a 0. Okay.
Let's see.
Does it have a resolution clause on it or
It
whatever?
does. All the
We
zeros
have
do.
-5.
Ooh, damn.
All
I may play at least my 1 card then.
right, so that's +12. 17 -5.
Hold
Really? Are we kidding me?
on. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's 12, puts us 17, back down to 12.
What number do we want to hit?
We want to get
15.
15.
So we need,
Hold
if
on.
we can add 1 more.
One more?
One more. Okay. So ideally, we would add 3 more, and I
Uh-huh.
don't have to use the lucky ring. I can jinx us in the future to add 2.
I can. No, here we go. I'll do this one first. We are still shy, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Play 2
Okay.
determinations.
So 2 determinations to add 4.
Oh, okay.
We got there. That's like, and that's the right number of bad cards.
Yeah,
that
and
could have all come from
and
here.
From what I've been trying to pay attention to what's been coming from there. Green makes sense to get 2 greens at once. Like
Yeah.
if it was if we got some bad purple or blue, that would have been very sus.
So those are all junk. Let's see. After resolving the results of a skill check that contains this card, Luke chooses 1 passenger on board and moves it to any other deck space. I tossed that in there because I figured we could set Bree up to save another person.
I can save all the people.
I can get, if I put it in this space, we're good.
No, you want you put it in or my space would work too. Actually, no, you don't
enough-
put it in one of the middle spaces.
Well,
Deck
deck,
space, yeah.
or water. So
7 or 8.
it has to be on the outer ring.
Yep, 7 or 8 is good.
Okay.
You can grab the person in 3 or 6 and save them.
We want to force the spirit out, right? So if we were to mess with the spirit anytime soon, they'd go to 1 and 3, not. Well, I guess 4 is also. They're just closer to 1, literally. So yeah, we'll do this one. And we'll put it.
Well, if we advance the greater banishment, it just kills everyone in the outer ring.
Right, but the spirit is not in the outer ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have to resolve fish people. These 2 guys come in. These 4 guys pop on the deck. determined to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can resolve either track, and you get to choose right now.
If I do this one,
Yeah, that's the thing we want to
okay.
do.
Yeah.
It does the thing that kills a bunch of fish people.
It saves you from having to, or you from having to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Okay. This guy gets banished. No.
Goodbye.
These 4 people get removed from the game. Well, not from the entire game.
Yeah.
Over there. These guys are
They
safe.
incorporate.
Everybody's safe over here. This guy's going to die, and we're going to lose 1 population. All right. This guy's going to die. Instead, I'm going to use my travel pharmacy. When a passenger in your space or an adjacent space would be defeated, you may rescue that passenger instead. If you do, either lose 1 food or this card. So we're going to lose a total of 2 food.
Okay.
And I'm going to save all 3 of these passengers and get rid of my card too. So that seems like lose the card, I think, is actually out of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
No, it means stick it behind your couch and don't find it again.
Yeah. So I didn't actually show you what was on the back of these cards. Actually, I can now because there's no more passengers on here. So it's like most of them are just 1, but there are some that are doubled. There is 2 misses in the deck, but there's also a random willpower too. So like, I think overall losing 2 food to save 3 passengers is a good thing.
Yeah.
You just gotta watch your food for the rest of the game.
Yep.
All right.
We have fine. We're
Also,
we have 5. We're fine.
I saved 3 different passengers.
So 3 allies get spawned?
I think it's just 1.
When you rescue 1 or more passengers,
Okay.
spawn an ally. But yeah, I think it's just 1. Let's pick
Yeah.
one. It's the gambler. It's a 0, so you don't have to discard anything. I could roll a die on a 5 or more. I draw an item on a not on a 4 or less. I get to shuffle one of my items in the item deck. I don't have any. I do have an item. Damn, I have my.
It's truly a gamble.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, so then it's my turn.
Well, I mean, that's right up my alley. I can re-roll it for days.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 lore, 2 influence, and 2 observation. There are 3 effects. I got the 3rd one of the. Just one of them is a little rare, and the rare one is the 5 and 6.
Are there more skill cards to churn through, or if we churn through them,
We just shuffle. Ah,
And if this runs out, we rebuild
I
it.
do like that.
2 of each skill, 2 boons, and 2.
Oh, gosh, so that is got it built.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what the values are in here, but we know it starts with an even mix of all 7 suits.
This goes back to here.
Yes.
Okay.
That would have been good.
This goes somewhere.
Oh, yep.
Don't really want to gamble, but I do like that cadet quite a bit. Getting an extra action in your turn is pretty good. So 2 actions. I can move and attack. Let's go ahead and and that mechanic there, that's actually pretty good. Four, 5, 6, and 7. I'll go ahead and do a watch and learn. And grab an extra purple card and an extra blue card. Oh, nice. I would like to activate the cadet again. I like that card. And I'm going to discard these 2. She's a 3, so I can discard nothing to hide and get an activator. Perform an ability or action. I'm just gonna go deep into this and see how. I don't know, because might end up being bad. I like that forced learning though. That actually might be a good one. We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna use persistence. Discard up to 5 skill cards from my hand and draw an equal amount of skill cards from one deck. Hmm. 1, 2. I will keep that card. 3, 4, and 5. I will draw 5 purple cards. Didn't give purple 5. I was looking hard for a purple 5. Dang it. A lot of shrivelings, though. Then I got to roll Cadet Wander. She's going to wander to a 3. I think I'll keep her outside. And then I'm going to... I might move here to prevent these guys from damaging the bridge. Discard purple cards to protect me instead.
Is that what your
That's what I do.
words do?
Yep. But each one,
That's fun.
Each one would try to kill me, so it'd have to be 2. But
Yeah.
But then
you just drew what, 5?
One reason I went for all purple. I do kind of want to move. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Screw it.
Uh-oh.
The bad part about sleeves is how slippery the cards get. Okay, we're good. I'll draw Mythos. All right, we got Personal Crisis.
Oh,
The current player resolves one effect. Prioritize as follows. Resolve your character-specific Mythos card. Oh, this is going to be great. Do no harm. Luckily, lore is in here. Ship security rushes an injured man to Svetna's sickbay. They believe this man planted an explosive somewhere on the ship, and they can get the location out of him if he survives his injuries. However, he refused to be treated. I get to choose. Either lose 1 sanity and move myself to sickbay. Oh, this is the pass. I can either choose to do the test. If we pass, I lose 1. If we pass, I lose 1 sanity and move to sickbay. If we fail, I lose 1 sanity, damage the ship, and move to sickbay. Or I can... Oh, this sucks. Or I can refuse to participate, move to the brig, and damage the ship.
Oof.
I like the sickbay better. So we're going to go ahead and... Well, I mean, we don't lose sanity that way, but sanity's an 8.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and... we're going to pass this test. That's what we're going to do. So let's get our 2 randos in.
Let's see, and I had first.
And you had first. Boy.
Yeah, I'll add.
I can tell you guys know what cards I have been drawing. I can help 0%.
I'll add 3.
I don't want to spend all these cards, but I drew crap on that persistence. I'll add 4. You only added 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got a little bit lucky in our rando cards. There's -1, but that's only -1. 2. -4. Thank you for that 5.
Thank you, 5.
Thank you, 5. Here's the total of 4 to cancel this stuff out. 0, you get a direct. That's only a 10, so we are gonna fail. After resolving the effects of a skill check that contains this card, the current player moves any human who is not in the brig to another ship space except the brig or the ship space. So I resolve the skill check, I go to the brig thing, and I get myself out of it. Doesn't say not sick bay.
It's true.
All right, well, we're going to lose the sanity. We're going to damage the ship. Structural damage. So I got, since it's not a specific spot, we got to roll the dice and get some structural damage. A6. So that is the galley. Place this card in the space being damaged. Defeat each human in that space.
Oh.
Rough. Discard the influence. So you have to discard value 3 influence while in the space to repair it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move someone from here. I'm going to direct you out of the sick bay.
Yep. Can I go to the bridge, please?
I was going to send you over there.
Yeah, unless those clones were about to activate, which I don't think they are.
Nope, it's going to
Okay.
be Father Dagon. So Father Dagon's going to spawn 2 deep ones in the deep. And then I'm going to advance this. And that's it.
Okay. Well, I draw one of the everythings,
Now, one of the everythings.
which I just realized. My blessing is not actually an improvement, so I can stack another.
There might be a
bonus draw
there
on
might be
top
a
of that.
ruling on that. In fact, it actually might be in the back here. It's
Yep.
called blessing, right? Spells. This spell is not an improvement, so it does not count towards the player's limit. And one, pretty much word for word what you just said. Way to call it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am mad that these suckers just damaged our beautiful ship, so I'm going to rampage.
Mhm.
Oh
nice.
yeah.
And my fillet knife, which I can either make 4 attacks back to back to back to back, or I can activate my fillet knife 3 times. I'll activate my fillet knife 3 times and get 6 attacks back to back to back to back to back.
Okay. You got to do the order though, because
Yep.
this guy needs a 6. These guys need 4s.
Let's see. I think I will target the deep ones first because
They actually die.
they actually die, and this is the one horror that doesn't actually attack us.
Yeah.
So a 5 kills a deep one.
Yeah.
The other deep one, 7 kills a deep one.
Nice.
This is turning out to maybe be overkill. And then I have 4 attempts. I get 4 chances plus however many cards I'm willing to discard to roll a 6 to push the horror out onto the deck. 1 fail. That's a 7. He's pushed out. I'll put him on space number 1. And then I have 2 attacks left, and there's nothing left in my space. So, yay!
You can discard a card with total cards from hand with value 4 or more to repel an additional space if you'd like.
Ooh.
You can
Ooh.
take him out into the ocean.
Do you have to roll to do that?
No, you just whenever you repel one of these guys, you always have the option to repel them 2 spaces by doing that. You could have like
You said
it's
influence?
hard to do it that way, something that way.
Yeah. I will.
No, any value.
Yeah. I will pitch another rampage to push him all the way out in the water.
Yeah. There you go.
Make him work for it.
Yeah.
Go away.
Now, if we move the ship, he goes away.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Slowly.
I just hate how whenever he moves, he does something. I mean, it's not really that mean.
Yeah.
But still, it's mean.
Yeah. Well, and his next move is only onto the deck, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Mhm.
And then I have another action, and I think the most relevant thing I can do is actually I could do shriveling and just kill it outright.
Kill it outright. How does he die?
Choose one enemy in any space and roll a die. If it's 6 or more, just kill it outright.
Yeah, he won't die though. He gets repelled instead.
Oh.
But you can start repelling him this way.
Yeah.
These spaces are big.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I'm just gonna read the tome.
Magic's always good.
Mm.
Nothing ever comes bad from reading random tomes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say like reading tone's good. Maybe next time we make the trip to Boston though, let's just do a boat with like less rigging.
Ooh.
No more rope all over the side of the boat.
Yeah, I like this. Bree, move to any space.
Hooray!
Yeah.
I like the cadet. We're gonna go talk to him again.
Me and Luke each
Ooh,
draw
no,
one card printed on our boards.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna move to the galley. I'm gonna heal the mess I made.
I would like a red, please.
I'll take a blue, please.
Which I think that does put you at 11 now.
But I discard at the end of my turn.
End of everybody's turn.
Anyways.
Yeah. So if you don't, if this is not a skill check or you don't contribute anything to the skill check,
No,
you will have to discard.
I'm at 8.
Yeah, he did use some earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Not yet, but-
Let's see. And then since I cast heal, I roll a die and risk our sanity. It's we're fine. We're fine. There are no consequences to magic.
Actually, I don't think there has been yet.
That's.
I mean, that lady.
Well,
died.
except for casting, except for having to throw a bunch of cards so that I could keep the keeper of the tome. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, yuck. We have parasites. Through a lower porthole, a passenger sees a huge eye-like orb staring unblinkingly back at them. Something has attached itself to the hull of the ship.
Yeah.
What
The expansion is super good so far, I think.
Yeah.
It adds some good things to it.
What happens if we try to activate Shoggoth when there's already horror on the board?
He just comes to the board anyways.
Yeah.
And then if we ever activate horrors in the future,
Then we have to
flip cards until we find one of these two, and then we activate that guy.
Okay, so we have a 10 difficulty red and blue check.
Right.
Pass, no effect. Fail, activate the Shoggoth. And then we activate deep ones and the horrors.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
having more than one horror on the board is not the bad, honestly.
Yeah, it's not the worst. Like I could almost force this skill check, but it sounds like it's almost not worth it. But I mean, blue and red that's
Blue and red is
that's
his
Luke,
specialty.
that's Luke's suits. So.
That is not my specialty.
We
Just
will
point that out.
We will pull 2 cards off the top of the chaos deck and
Spill the Mythos
let
cards.
Luke set the tone for this check.
There is a rule in this game where if you touch Mythos cards, you have to pull them all.
No. No.
That's fun.
Traitor!
I just touched like 20 cards. Right? Do you want us to lose?
No.
Don't answer that.
My favorite one of these horrors is the one that's like not even like close to being played yet. That's this guy because he takes up 2 spaces.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's in the water, but he touches the deck.
Oh, cool.
And so what he does is he pulls passengers into the water. And so if you're in this space, he hits you. If a passenger's in the space, he pulls them in the water. And if a passenger's not in this space, he creates this passenger and puts them in the water.
Nice.
Finding
He busts a window. It's like, get out of here.
yeah, exactly. Pretty thematic.
Let's see. I draw. Okay, cool. I will commit 4 cards.
4 cards. And he made 3 of them bad cards, just to show everybody. Oh, I'm gonna commit 0 cards. I'm committing 0 cards. So if this fails with 3 bad cards, it's not me.
Question is, did you commit enough to force it?
Well, what if the chaos card's a 6?
Yeah.
Can't ever tell.
Can I lie about what I put in?
I
mean,
like to
absolutely.
play with the rule where you don't talk during the selection of cards.
Okay.
You shuffle the cards and look at them, and then you can talk about it. So the rules specifically say you can never talk about numbers. You could say I put some good stuff in, I put some bad stuff in, but you can't lie about
a lot. I helped a little.
Yeah, you can't
You
lie
can't
about
admit-
numbers because you can be
Yeah.
like, I put a 5 in, and if we reveal a 5, you're like, see, I put it in there.
Yeah.
Like,
And you also can't ever claim that you put a 0 in before the cards are revealed.
yes,
Got it. I helped a middle bit.
a little bit. I like just playing with silence during the skill selection because, like, the only thing you should say, like, maybe is like just remind people what your skills are. Like that one's really big, I think. Hey, I don't have red and blue skills. And I also purposely picked up a bunch of purple cards. So when you guys die, I can heal you.
Yeah.
Got so shafted on that.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
thing did earlier.
I'll put 3 in. Because I don't like the cards I drew.
Okay. Let's see it.
What's the number we're trying to hit again? 10.
10. Just the. But. Alright, so -1, +1.
Red minus
Minus.
1.
Yeah.
No, red's good. Orange
Red's
is
good,
minus 1.
orange is bad.
Yep. Just taking he had some orange for sure.
Yep. And then something gave us a purple -4.
Okay.
Canceled out by that red +4. And then because I committed every one I had in hand, we passed by exact count.
Nice. You throw that blue one in? That boon?
And my
Boon.
5 boon, yeah.
Because if you didn't, that was from there, and that means one of the orange bad card was from this guy. But
Yep. Yeah, so probably both
Alright.
bad
Wouldn't
cards
you
were
like to know?
from
no,
there.
no, no.
Probably both bad cards
Yep.
were from here.
So it also
and I
means
think-
there's probably
Do we still have both boons in here then?
yeah. I don't think we've drawn a balloon yet because
Yeah.
these are your boons.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2, the 1, and the 5, those were all from me. Yeah.
We got rid of both the treacheries though.
Yeah. So
Pretty good.
there's some
Good cards in there.
there's
still.
at least some okayish. There's at least
There's-
a +2.
There's no more
to-
purple in there. I know
Yeah.
that for a fact. And there's also no
Alright.
more green because we had the 2 greens at
All
one
right,
time.
so deep ones with no deep ones.
Spawn 2, I guess.
There are no deep ones on the board except in the deep. Spawn 2 in the deep, and then roll the die and put them on that half of the ship. 6.
Rawr.
Okay.
I feel like these deep ones are like Scooby.
And then we shift that forward so they all get punted back a space.
Bye everybody, and this guy does too.
And then the horror activates.
Oh, he runs away. Freaking! I should have went to the cadet. I almost did too.
Okay.
I'll miss you, cadet. You were my favorite card so far in the game.
All right. Next turn.
Hold on, I gotta do this.
Oh
We
yeah.
arrived.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to be captain anymore.
Too bad.
I know. No. Fog bank. I have to lose a food. Wait, no. That's not the one I wanted then. It's too late now.
Is it?
Yeah, because I can't show you both cards.
I haven't read the card yet.
Oh, it's fuel. It's fuel. That's what I was like. I thought I read it right.
I'm like, I've been looking at the word fog for like 90 seconds.
Fog.
Reading
Fuel.
nothing else.
That's why I chose it, because fuel we can spare. All right, we lose a fuel, and I'm going to roll a dice. And I don't know if you want. That's a 7, so we're successful on keeping that 3 out there.
Oh, better than potentially losing more fuel off resolving the top card of the
Yes.
legal
Yes.
deck.
The other card was gonna make us move less in the arrival track here, and had the potential of gaining us food, which is why I was like thinking about it. But it was, if we failed that roll, it was gonna damage the ship. And I didn't want to damage the ship again. So
Yeah.
That was your turn. Now it is your turn.
Yep. We've already been at this for 2 hours. We would kind of like to arrive.
Yes, I was gonna say
We would
like,
kind of like to arrive sometime tonight.
yeah, I would like to.
I would like 2 blue, 2
Yep,
red,
yep.
2 orange, please.
We're almost ready to reshuffle our oranges.
Gives me exactly 10 again.
Oh, don't take the last 2. I just gave you green. There you go. Go fight some stuff. Jump in the water.
Okay, so first thing I want to do is blow my whistle. I'll spawn an ally. Supposed to bring you one to me.
Conspiracy theorist. Draw a boon and a treachery card. Oh boy.
I don't have to do that on my turn if I don't want to.
Oh, yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
You could just do the mechanic and
Yeah, I
Get
can
rid of
I can
damage.
make the guy and then leave if I want to. That's why I'm doing it. Is I get it. It nets me one ally for an action that gives me back my action. I will, however, discard nothing, and tap 4 and repair the galley.
Yep.
Yep.
That just goes away now.
that shuffles
gets shuffled
back
back
into
in
the
the
damage deck.
Okay.
Right here. So this guy does wander though, so you will have to roll a dice. A 4. You can either put him here in the captain's cab or looking at the the guys over there. Just gonna stick him there, but you have the choice if you'd like to feed him.
If
to
he
them.
lands on my turn, I can reel him back in too.
Mm.
I realize I have ally saving stuff.
Okay, you still have 2 actions to use.
Yes.
I do gotta say, I do like your character.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I like my character.
Yeah.
Like so many things. I have so many things that can potentially add treacheries to the deck, and it's like I'm doing just fine without them. Why? Because I'm human. Oh, that would be such a jerk thing for Edmund to do if he is the traitor. Use the lucky ring on every single skill check.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely do that.
I think
You can still use items whenever you're the trader too.
Yeah.
You have to discard cards though.
action 2.
That's actually of 3 because you get the extra action.
Yeah. And then
You might be able to like actually get rid of him if you hit him and then I hit him.
yeah, I think I would like to attempt to
That is not the right one.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 10 attack. Yeah, I'll try to repel him. I need to roll 6.
Yep. Incredible track advances.
Combat training. Combat training.
Why is this happening?
Combat training.
Hey!
There you go.
So he can go one adjacent space, and then you can repel him further by spending 4 worth of cards from your hand.
Okay. I would like to repel him to at least the water.
Oh yeah, water.
And then I'll discard a 4 nothing to hide.
Yeah. All right.
It's a really costly turn for me, just in terms of the number. Well, I used the least cost combat training I could.
Yeah. No, that seemed fine.
That should be all 3. So it's the
Let's
mythos
do the
card.
mythos phase. And I can use this card if we can. If I need
Rally the crew. Morale amongst the crew is dropping under the constant stress. They need someone to bolster their spirits. A 13 influence and determination. I'm really mad I got rid of that 4 now. Pass, we gain 1 sanity. 10 plus, we lose 1 sanity. If we fail, but get less than 10, we lose 2 sanity. Each human discards 2 skill cards from their hand. And it also has the double-headed guy.
Yeah, it's Dagon.
Okay.
He doesn't have any fish people with him, so he's not gonna do much.
Okay. Well, we want 13 from only 2 sources.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's get the 2 from here, and then I will go first. One of these might actually be orange. I think it actually might be orange and 2 blues in there. So
All right.
You committed 3. Or
I
no?
committed one
One.
card.
Okay.
I also only have one useful card.
But it's a good useful card.
Useful-ish.
Mine's a good one, anyways.
Yeah.
It was one I was going to use on my turn.
Hopefully there's not a big minus in there from the cat stack.
I feel like at this point in time, like I kind of hope there's no double boon, like there's no boons in this roll, because then it's like we're good on that one. We're good.
Yep.
I'll commit. Cards keep falling, but like the way that I need them to.
Face down falling,
Yeah.
the best kind of hidden
Um,
information.
3
That's
color.
lovely. Thank you. I
How
meant
do
to that
you
earlier.
how do you tilt the seat to not be back here?
There's a thing on the bottom. You just gotta pull it back, like towards you, on the bottom left, and then you just pull it towards you. Unless you have a different carrot than us.
Maybe.
I always hit it with my foot on accident all the time.
Just with your foot?
Yeah, like my leg.
It's like this is the lever to make it go up and down.
Yeah. So I have 2 on my left side. Oh, there it is. Nope.
Yeah, there's one on your left side that's like flat.
Oh, it's flat. Okay.
Yeah, just kick that back away from you. Like,
It is away. Whatever.
all right, whatever. All right, cool.
All right.
I'll fiddle with it.
Do we shuffle the deck?
I didn't.
Yep.
This is
Those
it?
are all facing the same way.
So.
Let him get for it.
Ooh.
You want to play with those sometime. All right, 2 bad. Uh-oh. One of those bad ones is green. I'm pretty sure we drew greens earlier.
Okay, so -3.
7,
7, 9, 11, 16.
13.
Exactly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we had 2.
16.
One might have been the green 0 though. Fine to put in the check. Well, that means that's 2 double boons.
Yeah. There's for sure double boons left, and we passed exactly, so we get a sanity.
Yeah, which is great.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, I'll take all these.
Yeah.
Then Father Dagon gets to add 2 dudes to the deep.
Yep.
And then Luke gets to choose if we're going to move the spell track or the ritual track or the voyage track.
When do those guys move?
Whenever they you roll whenever the
Oh, the deep ones at the roll. Not
Yeah.
down. Okay, got it.
yeah Dagon move this.
Ritual it is. Well, no.
Okay. I'm gonna draw 2 of these and 2 of these. Jeez. Okay, there's nothing good. And then 2 of these. Oh man, that's kind of funny. Okay. Well, I definitely want to use a. Oh,
Oh yes. Very important.
I actually like this one now. I'm gonna choose lesser banishment and move all these guys to an adjacent space.
Yep.
Whee! Now, when we leave those suckers behind, unless they act first.
Yeah.
That's one move. I would like to do my second move to move here and activate the conspiracy theorist at the same time. And I'm going to discard. Jeez, what are these purple cards? Choose to discard 2 coordinated efforts to draw a boon and a treachery. I like that card.
Which I guess could you pitch treacheries to activate
Totally can.
allies?
I think you totally can. They count as skill cards. It might say non-treachery in here. Before you, yeah.
Just says skill cards with a total value.
Mm-hmm.
I was just realizing that. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's good.
So yeah.
That is my
Interesting.
That is my full turn.
He got a wander though.
Oh, he does got to wander. Wander to someone good. Hey.
Oh, he could wander to. I wasn't really wanting to use him now.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Gave you the option to.
Yeah.
Better than sticking them out here.
Yeah.
Intrusion. This is a skill for you. A skill check for you.
I'm down to 3 cards, so we'll
Oh,
see.
good.
Yeah.
Crates have been hastily opened. Their contents strewn haphazardly about the room. Someone or something has been accessing the ship's stores. This is a food one. The supplies will need inventoried and scrutiny heightened. Okay. The humans with the captain. Sorry, this is a pass-fail situation. 15 with orange, red, and blue. The human with the captain's title draws 2 boons. I like that. Pass. Fail is we lose 1 food and 1 fuel.
Man, not observation?
Yes, it is orange, red, and blue, which is not good for me.
Yeah.
But at least we get 2 boons, and maybe they're good boons.
Yeah. I have nothing to contribute.
3.
Thank you for your contribution. I will also contribute 1.
I have no cards.
Let's do it, guys. We got this. Hey, look, a boon. A 5, so then we're up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. So I can make that a success by putting 2 treacheries in our empty chaos deck.
I have 2 cards that can ignore the chaos deck for the next 2 rolls.
Which means that they go.
What's the upside? And the upside is you draw 2 boons.
Yes.
So
I think the downside is just terrible right here. I vote you do that.
okay.
Because it costs food, right?
I will activate the lucky ring, increase our total by 2. If the check succeeds, which it now do.
Put 2 of these treacheries.
2 treacheries in the chaos deck.
Great. We got to see if the chaos deck immediately gets refilled first, because that could be a thing.
Oh yeah.
If you want to take the rules reference
Yep.
and kind of look that up while I finish out this turn here.
Let's see.
So now I get 2.
Chaos deck.
When does the lucky ring spec after resolving, or
After we calculate the total.
Okay.
After we calculate the total before we resolve the outcome. Let's see. Oh, immediately when the last card is taken from the chaos deck.
Okay. I was kind of hoping the other way, because I can definitely use my cards until we find something that we're
Yeah.
more okay with losing.
but this is still
Yep.
better.
This is, I mean, overall, this is probably still better, but
Does any of those decks currently have 2 or fewer cards?
no. It's very close, but no.
Okay.
And we shuffle those
That one?
in there, right?
The
It's like I said, it's very.
Yes.
Oh, 2 or fewer? Yes, this one actually does have 2 or fewer.
So we skip putting that suit in the new chaos deck.
Wow. Okay.
okay, more
Yeah.
calculable odds.
Yeah, we don't have any oranges in there, guys.
Any? I thought we don't really have the ones that we had before.
They're gone. Like we went
They're
through the
gone.
deck.
They're in the discard pile.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it's an orange, it's from me or
For
John.
me.
All right.
Wait, or you? Or is that strength?
Yeah,
I have influence.
anyone can play.
Me and you have influence. Everybody has influence
in this game.
in this game. Create skill deck. No, it doesn't say anything different from the expansion rules.
Yes, this go round of the chaos
Alright.
deck Has 2 treacheries in place of the 2 oranges.
Which is not the
Perhaps.
best, but all right. So now we're gonna activate Father Dagon again. So he's gonna do this. Then he's going to spawn and do this side again. That's Father Dagon, not the mother.
Oh, yep.
Like she hasn't been on the board yet, which I'm kind of thankful for. She just wrecks her ship.
Yeah,
He spawns deep ones, and deep ones are manageable.
more management.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and go per, and these guys all go by.
Yep.
These go to the deep though.
I think this goes.
He goes out.
he goes
He's defeated.
Okay.
Now we go back to using this, which means this will track up one,
Okay,
and that is
that's
murdered.
fine.
It's better than him doing something evil.
Yep.
That is me. Probably go to the boiler room and start like speeding along.
Yeah,
So
that was.
We're
what
how
my
many
plan was.
rounds before we draw new loyalty cards?
As soon as we hit 6 on this, so now we're at 3.
Oh, so that there's a value.
yeah.
Okay. So we could have potentially gotten it right away.
Nope. It's,
No.
the values are 2, 3, and 4.
Got it.
So we are basically a quarter of the way through this game.
Yep.
2.5 hours in.
We spent like 30 minutes explaining the game.
Yeah, and it's gonna go faster as we like just
Yeah.
kind of get used to things. more.
Now that we know more what we're doing, it
Yeah.
should go faster.
Yeah. Plus, we're a little further than that. Like the boat's going along halfway through the track.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
We're not able to go to Boston until we get 6, though, right?
So we need 12 up here and then finish this track one more time,
Got
and
it.
then humans win.
So a 2 right now would be great.
A 2 right now would be great if we all think we're humans, because then we're all still working together, and then we can try to get a 4,
Mhm.
And get
and
all the
then
way
we
to
pass
9.
those things out,
And
and
then
then, someone's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
and then someone's like, oh, suddenly I want to kill us.
Yep.
Oh, you looking a little green in the gills over there.
I'm already human. We'll wait until, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all human.
All right, John, what you got for us?
Oh shit! Is it my turn?
Yep. You got any conspiracy theories?
I need one of everything's.
Oh, right. I forgot to actually do that.
And
part.
2 of one thing.
Nope.
Nope.
One of everything.
He gets
Okay. One of everything except treachery.
Oh, okay.
One
Also
of-
a boon.
or one of everything, including boon.
Yes. That's a pretty decent boon. I like these cards a lot better than the ones that I had to discard. So next I
Are there
will.
boon actions?
Yes.
Boon. Cool.
Yep. So the companions spawn an ally, and then ingenuity. Ingenuity can be used as a wild outside the skill check.
Mhm.
So like if you're on a whenever you're on, have to discard a certain type of skill for a check or something else, you can discard it as that. Mainly for repairing the ship. And then Providence, I don't even know what this does. Next time you would lose 1 or more resources this turn, lose 1 fewer resource, so you can prep that going to the Mythos phase, but then it's wasted.
Yep.
You don't lose anything.
So I think I am going
Ooh, you can
to.
do that and then go to the boiler room.
I'm going to go to the boiler room and gamble as is my want.
And it's 0.
So yep, commit 0 cards, roll a die. It's an 8.
Draw
so
an item card.
I get the cursed mask. Oh no.
You want me to do the reveal creator now?
So now my start of turn draw really is one of everything.
Is that an improvement?
It is not.
So you could still have an improvement on all that.
I could still have an improvement on all that.
Can you gamble that item away?
No. It is fused to my face. If that card would leave my play area, I draw a treachery instead.
What a cursed person over there.
Yep.
I didn't know there were
Absolutely
bad
cursed.
things in the. I gotta get out of this cargo hold.
I mean, no, you could.
I mean,
You normally could draw
it gives
two.
me it gives
Oh.
me discard fodder for treacheries now.
Yeah.
You gambled.
Yeah.
You gambled and won and lost. I can't
Basically,
believe that.
the biggest thing we want to do right now is make sure John does not become a deep one.
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah, that's some.
Instead of drawing 7 cards, I'm gonna draw 7 treacheries. Can you roll that for the gambler?
Yes, yes. Where are you going, buddy? You're
Would you
going
like to send him to the chapel, or do you want to send him with this guy and entice him to gamble?
I'm not gonna gamble. I'm gonna get something else. I'm gonna make another dude.
I need
I
some items.
think, yeah. If you don't want to gamble, I'll send him to the chapel.
That's fine. Somewhere.
He gambled, lost all of his money, decided to go pray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll leave it as soon as
Dramatic.
the
Sucker.
second the opportunity to gamble that was presented, he will leave the chapel though. So he is very, very close to.
Oh, did I toot away and didn't toot these guys right?
I don't know.
No, yeah. I should have moved.
Yeah.
We absolutely definitely have 1,000 people checking our work right now. So I mean,
Yep.
Did I toot those guys?
yeah.
You didn't. And then now I'm debating, do I want to magic or do I want to accelerate
Boiler.
us? I haven't seen any magics yet that help us finish the game, so I'm going to
Real life Luke would appreciate if you just tooted along.
so what's risking fuel?
So it is it's a big risk on this one. So risking fuel is it's actually on your card.
Yeah.
So you have to roll a 6 or less, you lose one
Discard a
full.
strength card from my hand if the result plus the card's value is 6 or less.
Yeah. So you want to just discard low strength cards.
No, you want high.
If the result plus. Oh right, duh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
My brain is not working. And now this is the area where you can't discard boons unless it's a inspiration or whatever it's called.
Ingenuity.
Ingenuity, yes.
Yep.
Ingenuity works for this.
But I like ingenuity because it's a high value boon. I happen to have one in my hand right now. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Liking my strength cards in hand, not at all. I will magics. I didn't realize that needed strength cards. So, nope. Tome jars from the top. I've been playing too much Dead Cells, the board game, recently. Everything you do in that game with this size of card, you draw from the bottom of the deck.
Oh, weird. But cool.
Yeah.
Like in,
It's so that they can have stacked decks in fixed orders, and
got it.
yeah, and it can have a cover card with instructions on that tells you draw from the bottom.
Don't draw this card.
Ooh. Yeah. I can't, I didn't have the strength card to make us advance on the travel track faster, but instead I just discovered how to warp time.
Nice. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So this sits in my area until we advance one of these tracks, and then I may risk sanity to advance the track an additional space.
Oh, let's go right to it, guys.
Yeah.
You're pretty sane right now.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like everything I've done with magic has risked sanity, and it's like we're still at 8. It's fine.
Yeah.
Plus,
Magic is safe.
I have
This.
how many cards is this? I have 8 rerolls in hand.
Yeah.
We're fine.
but we're not insane until we get to 0. We're still fully
All right.
sane.
In Cthulhu Death Mage or die, it's actually great to gain insanity points
Nice.
until you hit the
zero,
dead
yeah,
point.
That won't happen.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's a dead point.
We have an accusation.
Is it me?
A passenger has accused someone aboard of being in league with the Deep Ones. The accused insists upon their innocence.
Oh no.
Someone with authority needs to step in.
That's me.
Or
The captain chooses.
Yes.
Detain the accused. Choose any human who is not in the brig. They go to the brig. If you decline to act, Bree and I both discard 2 cards, and we shuffle 2 treacheries into the chaos deck.
That's a lot of treacheries in the chaos deck. I don't know if I like that.
What's Bring rules? You cannot add more than 1 skill
Well,
card.
you just gotta get you out of it real quick. Like,
Yeah. You can't use abilities on items.
yeah, you can't use your items in the brig. You can only add 1 skill checks. You cannot move out of the brigs unless you get let out. You can have to use the action to do that. Real traders can leave the brig with that. And if you're a human and you skip your mythos step, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't skip the whole thing.
Yeah. I guess we could put Luke in, and then Luke uses one of his actions to do that check, and we can just bust him out
I don't have
immediately.
anything to do a check with.
So
You will still draw 5 cards in the brig.
yeah, you'll still draw your 5 cards.
Oh, really?
And red is one of the suits on the check to escape the bridge.
Gotcha.
Not escape. It's yeah, it is still yes, red and purple. And I got purple.
Yeah.
I don't got good purple.
Yeah.
Only other argument
I've
I
got
would
some
think
decent
of,
blue.
yeah, is that
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got some
I got
decent
some blue.
in those suits.
we can likely get John out of the break before his turn too. I don't know if that matters or not.
We can't though because you have to use
It has
you
to be,
have to use
it's an
it,
action on your own turn to escape the break.
Got it.
which is why he's nominating you.
How do we get someone out of the sick bay then?
They just move out.
Yeah.
Sick bay, you basically skip your next redraw step and then just take your turn like normal. And you don't skip the whole thing. You draw 1 card. And then the brig is you have to get let out, and until then you are refined to the brig. Can't use your items. Can only commit 1. And it's not like we want you to be in the brig, so we're gonna let you out immediately.
Right.
And we have lots of cards, so I feel like I'm gonna put you in the brig. I'm sorry.
Yep. Okay. And then we have deep ones activate. So all those guys in Dagon space hop onto the deck, and
There.
we advance the cast. I will decline to warp time.
They don't go, do they? That's only
I think
that's only if there's none on the board.
There's only if there's none on the board. Yep.
Plenty on the board.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I have all these cards in hand.
All right. Your turn. You get
2 and 2, please.
2, 2, and 2. We have to give you this one and then shuffle the deck and give you another. Yoink. Then we're going to go ahead and give you 2 of this. And 2 of these. And then you have 2 actions. Would you like to leave the break?
How do I leave the brig?
You have to use the brig ability, which is basically
this
call
thing
for
in
a
the
vote
bottom
to get let out.
Oh, I see.
Basically, you're like, hey, I'm innocent. Can I have my trial?
I
And
want
we're
to get
like,
out of here, please.
okay, so we got to put 2 of these guys in here.
Oh, it's not a vote.
It's one of these, yes. And we need purple and red. And I will go first by putting in. It only needs an 8, but I'm worried about the treacheries are in that deck.
Yeah.
You get that one, and then I'll just throw in a couple of these.
Does it have to be my first action on my turn to do that?
I mean, no, but you can't do too much else before that.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You can't activate items. You can't.
You can reveal yourself
Yeah,
as a
you
traitor, but you get
yeah.
to skip your whole entire bottom action if you
Never mind.
Yeah.
do.
Never mind.
Yeah. It's not good. I will contribute 1 card because I'm also worried about the 4 treacheries in that deck.
I
And even
It's fine. It's
most
fine.
of this deck is unhelpful right now for this check.
mean, it doesn't have the orange.
Yeah,
Hey,
but it's got plenty of greens and blues
All
and
right.
treacheries. So discard as many
Yep.
reds and purples as you would care to do.
You can vote against yourself if you want.
trying to determine if I want to.
That'd be ridiculous.
When I get out of the brig, I can go to any square
Yes.
I want. Okay.
Yep.
And so then I will still have my full action to do it in this.
Yeah, one more action after you get out of the bridge. made you skip an action and also made us discard a bunch of cards,
Mhm.
including
Okay.
a boon. I gave you a boon. I
Cool.
probably shouldn't have said that, but I did.
Yeah. I did not give him a boon.
I got purple cards, but they all suck. So I didn't give them. I gave them some purple cards too, but they suck.
I
many
also kept
How many cards
that
in the
suck.
total? Can I do that? Can I do it before I commit to mine?
Yeah, because I committed 3 and he committed 1.
One.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it should be 6 total.
Okay. I'll do.
And I'll tell you that some of my cards sucked. I just put them in there just to up that number a little bit.
Okay. I'll commit.
My
Okay.
card was pretty good.
I'll shuffle it for you, but you get a reveal since it is your turn and you're the one getting out of the bridge. Brig. The bridge is not locked. Yeah, that was said a while ago. No one's been said anything
Yeah.
in quite a while, but
Well,
it's also a freaking long game.
We're almost 3 hours in, and it's like I don't remember having seen a second ad break unless we just
We
played
probably just
through it.
played right through
We
that. ad
probably
break.
just played through it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, there's some bad
2.
purples.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a bad. There you go. Good job, purple 6.
So just this is 8. That's neutral.
So
9.
9. You're out.
Hey. And it looks like we got 2 treacheries out of this deck. So
Unless me or
that's
you used the treachery there.
Yep.
I did not.
I did not.
You will see that I did not whenever I discard my treachery in a future turn for coming up here. If
Okay.
I can.
Boop.
Hi. Oh, that's not you. Me. That's you. That's me.
Yep. It is me. We're both green and upside down, so I don't. So I will whistle, I guess.
Whistle. Here he comes. It is. Oh, the cadet is back. Oh, we found her again.
Welcome back, friend.
What does she
Yeah.
do again?
She lets you perform an extra action in your turn as long as it's a card from hand or a card in your play area.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay.
It can't be the whistle game because you already used it.
Right.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
could be a card from hand.
And if it's a skill card from hand, you have to discard it.
Obviously.
Except I don't.
You have to discard these, but if you use the a skill effect from hand, you have to discard it because it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
if
So
you're actually using
Yeah,
it.
you don't have to pay the 3 to
Yeah.
start the ability, but you do
Yeah.
have to pay.
cool. No, I mostly wanted to.
If you have at least the amount of cards in hand equal to that, we'll just let you just do it. You don't have to reveal anything if you have at least 3
Yeah.
cards in hand.
He could have a handful of 0,
You could have a handful of zeros. That is true.
which is ridiculous.
It would be. He does. He at least doesn't have 3 of them though.
Yeah.
Oh no, the orange got
Orange is back in
shuffled again.
Orange is
so-
back in play.
and he has drawn a card since it got reshuffled. So
Yeah.
Oh, I discard this. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
that's more of just a reminder text. Like, hey, you're not actually like keeping this card. You're still playing it after its action.
Okay, cool. Then, yep, I will tap the cadet to do the ability, and then I think I will use a persistence 1 action to. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the one that screwed me earlier. I drew like a handful of ones with that
Ooh.
purple. Like it was all one circling, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
that's good. I was looking for a couple of these forced learnings because I can add purple to the skill checks if I wanted to. I'd be like, yeah, this actually adds purple. Then I'll play my big purples with it because I have so many purples. But
Yeah, that's the tough thing. Is
hey,
forced learning itself is a really high value card because that's the 5 and 6 card. It's like
it is. It is. I wish forced learning was like the one.
It's so rough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's actually not that bad. I'll play a persistence. I'll discard 2 cards, one of them which is a red, to get 2 red, I think,
Get more red.
and then just see what I can get done with. Nice. Okay, cool.
All right, and that was your free
Yeah,
cadet action. You still have the 1 action.
and now I will.
Have to roll for a cadet wonder.
Yeah, I wonder. Go to a 5. I love the cadet. We're best friends. That's 3. Does he want to join the gambler or go look on the deck?
Let's just have a big room of everyone praying.
Yep.
Okay, so now I would like to boiler room.
Discard a red card. Higher the better. Oh, there's a 4. So now you just need a 2 or better is no fuel lost.
3 or better.
Yep.
It's a 7 anyway.
Yep.
Woo!
No fuel lost. We have advanced 1 here. Can you use your thing now too? Or is that just during the
Yes. The travel track advances. I may remove this card from the game to advance this. I guess let's go ahead and roll the die immediately. I need a 6 or higher here. Mhm. No, I will re-roll that. I want to keep our sand. Whoop. Do we want to
Allegedly.
accept that even though it fell on the floor?
No, we have a camera.
No.
We have a camera for a reason. We get to blame it. for
That
when-
would have been a 7. Boo. I'll discard another card. Get these useless ones out of my hand.
We had like lo-fi chill beats for like 90 seconds. I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
I think he turned it on and then she left and then they were off again. I don't know what happened.
No.
it was the
Maybe Spotify's on
Is
Are you still listening?
Is it worth pitching another card?
I mean, we're about to break our all magic's good rule here.
Woo!
Yeah, you did
Yay,
it.
and A. All right.
No.
So no sanity lost.
All right, and this is
But temporal discovery leaves the game.
a very clear thing I do. I'm gonna put an Aurora, and it says you may. The key word there is may. I'm gonna choose not to. We're just gonna move 2 spaces, and that's it. And that way, we're all good still.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I'm not a bad person. I spawn out like crazy, so.
Yeah, I know that's what I was saying. Like we don't need those allies. There's 4 on the board right now.
Yep.
All right, it would be that's your turn actually. So you still got to
So
mythos
it's all
card.
discarded. And here's your mythos card.
These have orange in it. Bump in the night. It is felt before it is heard, and for a time it is barely noticed above the din of the engines. Something large is bumping against the keel of the ship again and again.
Ooh,
10
scary.
observation and strength. I can help actually.
I got this.
Pass, no effect. And if we fail, we resolve the action icon. I think it's grappling tendrils.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. On top of all the other stuff, which is daggone, no deep ones. Ship move.
Chip move and then spawn. Yeah,
Yep.
well, so we're gonna get it 1 anyways, but if we spawn him ahead of time and then move him again, he's gonna do twice on a turn, which is not great.
Bad.
Not great.
How many cards would you like to commit free?
We need a 10 or higher, and nothing happens on a pass. Purple.
Just
green.
avoid getting the horror. Yeah.
I'm gonna commit 1.
Green and red.
I'm gonna commit 1. Very good one.
I will also commit 1.
I will commit.
Because the rest of these cards have to last me till my next turn.
Okay, well, there's actually a very small amount of cards in here, so we might be able to piece out any information. Although I'm still pretty certain we're all good.
Yeah, until we
Yeah.
get to here, we're. Ooh. Okay, that's it, and that's also everything.
Oh, nice. Wow. Okay, so we
killed it.
definitely killed it.
Nice.
Can someone?
Good thing I didn't commit more cards.
Yep.
I shouldn't have committed any cards.
That's fine.
Let's
then
see.
These guys.
Deep ones swarm the mechanic.
Mechanic wants to run away.
Goodbye, remote healing of the ship. It was nice.
You can come back just like the cadet.
Yeah. Is there
and-
more than one cadet in the deck, and that's why we got it so soon? Or we?
No, there's only one cadet. In the
Yeah,
deck.
we just lucked into.
Yeah, you
redrawing
shuffle them
early.
back into it. Resolve the following. No, we don't do that. Then we do the ship moving. Meep. Bye, Dagon. And then we do this
Spawn a
thing,
horror.
and maybe it's this guy anyway.
It is
Is it the special one? The special one's kind of cool, actually.
special one. So Luke draws 1 boon and 1 treachery. You are struck with images of hope and despair that have not yet come to pass. So Luke draws those cards, and we resolve another horror card. Grasping Tendril.
Yep, that's him anyways. So Grasping Tendril is going to do his thing. I believe he starts in a random spot.
Yeah, probably random between the two sides.
Roll a dice. It spawns in the water space that matches the result. So it's 5, 1. Yeah, you got to go ahead and roll a dice there, Luke.
2.
Then it's going to resolve the effects in the following order. Attack a human, add 1 of the dice result. Ooh, gross. Wait. Attack a human in the temporal space, add 1 of the die result? He just attacks, he doesn't actually kill automatically? I thought the deep ones kill automatically. No, I guess they don't. They have to get a 6.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay, that's my fault. I thought it was not an auto kill. Move each passenger from the tendril space into there, or you spawn a passenger in the water. So we get to spawn a passenger in the water.
No.
Yeah, that guy is probably just gonna stay there.
If
The ship moves, he moves too.
right, but we get a life preserver on him or whatever. We do have to save him again.
No,
So-
if you are here, you can remote save him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can remote save
One
passenger
in the
from an
water.
adjacent water space or everybody in your own space.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it would be my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Can you figure out if I'm supposed to shuffle this purple deck now? Because apparently it does matter for the chaos deck.
Yeah.
Hey, cards that are good.
Skill cards, probably?
I am going to
Section 41.
draw an item card from the cargo hold. The first thing I'm going to do.
Yes, immediately when the last card is drawn.
Oh boy. I do like that. I am going to take the baseball bat.
So yes, this does reshuffle immediately.
I got a baseball bat. I'm going to go beat some people up.
I'm allowed to discard treachery cards if I get to more than 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might end up doing that too. Wish I had greater banishment. That's a good one.
Well, now we know that deep ones don't just immediately kill you when you activate. I will probably go there. I go in there and just start hacking away with my fillet knife.
I think I might move there still. Because you know what? Because I have a baseball bat that you guys can use better than me, right? It adds 1 to the dice roll, and then you can discard it to add 2 instead. After the die roll, you may remove this card from the game to add 2 to your dice result. Additional 2, so it's 3 if you discard
Wow.
it. But that's too many actions. So instead, I'm just going to coordinated effort. Any of you want to like do something with this? Like move over there?
I can make the ship move again if you're.
Right? We could do a boiler room action.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Either of us can.
Yeah. Or I could move to the captain's cabin, and then I can both magic and stabby on my turn.
Or you can just magic now.
Or I could just magic now.
And you don't have to, I mean, that will possibly
Yeah.
risk the captain's cabin from getting destroyed, but that's bound to happen anyways.
Magic.
Let's go, magic.
All right. Man, I am really hammering this thing. Let's.
Destroy all enemies in 1 space.
I Actually, kind of, yeah. Um, yeah. I'm gonna risk it. I will cast Storm of Spirits. Defeat up to 7 monsters anywhere. Goodbye.
Anywhere?
Yes. I'm specifically choosing not to do this one.
Okay.
Because I have to roll a die.
These are somewhere. They're spawned. Do these count?
Yeah.
Any spaces.
They're on the board, but they're not counting spaces though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anywhere not the deep.
Okay, cool.
Then I have to beat the number of spaces, the number of monsters I just defeated, or we spawn the horde. 8. Perfect.
Woohoo.
We're safe. If I had failed, we get this jerk back. And she would immediately damage something.
She can damage things? She's a ghost.
Yeah. But she
Rude.
he got a beer gut. When he
Women can have
spawns,
beer guts.
he shows up somewhere in the interior of the ship and immediately damages that space.
Got it.
It's just like,
What does he do
Immediately
after?
the last thing?
I think he did actually. It was just superficial.
Oh right, it was.
Yeah,
It was the one that lost
it was
fuel.
fuel damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will take just getting rid of those 4 guys, and we can deal with this guy later.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and draw the top card of this deck. Collision course.
Uh-oh.
The 2 massive monsters surface directly in the ship's path. All right, so we have an 11 on green and blue. Observation and will. A full pass is no effect. We need at least 8+ to roll a dice and place each monarch in a water space that matches the result. Damage the ship, retreat the travel track 1 space. We have to actually retreat the thing. And if we fail, we do the same thing, damage the ship 2 times, and retreat the travel space 2 times.
Yuck.
Yeah, that does not seem fun. Okay.
It's green and blue.
Green and blue. So I will grab the 2 of these.
All right. Well, I didn't just delete 2/3 of the monsters from the board to get
2/3 back.
both monarchs out. So yeah, I'm committing 2 cards.
I'll commit 1 card.
I'm only going to commit 1 card too.
I only have 1 card. Oh,
I do not. 1, 2. Wait, let me make sure I don't have 10. That actually does matter. I do not have 10.
Okay,
I should probably.
that was late. I didn't. Like, you were only holding 1 card at the time. I didn't see you put the rest of your hand away.
All right, so we have a 3, 6, 10. We have that special 0. And we have another special 0. So
Okay, wow.
we pass with 2 zeros. All right, so full pass. After resolving the effects of the skill check that contains this card, the current player moves 1 deep one in any space to another space. There is no deep ones on the board. That's going to be ignored. And then we have a rumble. After resolving the skill check, the current player chooses any human. That human performs an attack against an enemy in their space or performs an action ability of one of their items available. So both do nothing.
What do you mean? The item?
Yeah, Luke could activate his whistle.
Weapon items.
Oh,
weapon
items.
You're going to be weapon item.
Yep. No one can stab anything. So.
Yep. So we're gonna go
I
ahead.
feel like both those zeros had to come from.
I feel like they had to as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
It seems like you would have did that one. I did that one, and you did the boon.
I did 1 of the bones.
There were 2 boons.
Then you did the other.
Yeah, the only one, I think only one record that
Yeah.
definitely has a boon. So.
All right. That's good. Let's then go ahead and do the fish people, which they do come out now on this side this time.
Does that mean that passenger is even more at risk?
Yes. So since there is a passenger in the water, they'll eat him before hopping on board.
Yuck.
Yep. And then we're gonna do the ritual track.
Okay.
And it's your turn to do some stuff.
Yep. Is it worth risking the souls? I draw one of everything.
Everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I'm realizing I don't think we've drawn from that deck.
This is the ally deck.
Oh. For some reason, I thought the ship damage deck was the allies.
Yep,
I was confused.
Yeah, see, these are little things you place here for the expansion.
Yep.
Oh, we're playing the expansion?
Yep.
Yeah.
I only mentioned that like twice. That character is from the expansion. Ours or not?
Okay,
I
that makes
don't think
sense.
yours is.
Is mine not?
Man, this boat.
Let me just see if there's a symbol anywhere in this that represents the expansion.
He uses allies, so I feel like he'd have to, right?
In the bottom right of the backside of your character has a symbol.
Crescent
I
moon.
am not.
Little crescent moon with clouds.
Yep. You definitely are because you're using allies, and allies are in the expansion.
Yeah, they're fun. I like these guys.
So anything that has like that little thing in the bottom right is part of the expansion. The horrors are part of the expansion. You don't get those horrors normally. Allies are part of the expansion. Boons are part of the expansion.
See.
And then normally you just shuffle all the people's personal things into the deck.
Mm-hmm. I like for games to be harder, but with more options. I think that this is what that makes.
Yeah.
It.
So I also like these. This is part of the expansion we did not play with because it does add some extra things. So basically, you're supposed to play with
setup options.
Yeah, so more setup options. You play with one of each: one daylight, twilight, and one nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
All the day ones help the players. Twilight are just random things, and the nighttime hurt the players. And so you can alternate these
like the
humans. Yeah, so you could alternate these and be like, we want to make it really hard for the humans. We're just going to play 3 nighttime ones. For instance, shortage. Roll a dice. If the matching resource is at its start value, lose 2 of that resource. Otherwise, reroll the dice until you lose resources this way. So you start with 2 less resources on one of the random ones.
Yep. Let's see. I think
one of them is just start with both monarchs in play.
Yuck. I think for my turn, I'm going to hop over here and rescue this guy and hope I don't get spellbombed. And that's both my actions. So we're already on the mythos.
Hooray!
Mysterious pursuit. A bulbous shape is seen following the ship, adapting to course changes and drawing ever closer. As concerns rise, the Atlantica attempts to outrun it. So we have a difficulty 16 observation and will check.
Ooh, I was saving this one.
On a full pass, we advance the travel track. On a 10 or more, no effect. If we get 9 or less, we roll a die, spawn a passenger in the water space on that end of the ship, and then spawn the shotgun.
Well,
I commit no cards.
oh boy. There's one for sure. 2, 3. I'm gonna commit 3 cards.
I think I will also commit 3.
Come on, no bad things in the Cal deck. No big bad things.
Yeah.
Probably get some bad things.
Yeah.
No oranges though.
There's no oranges.
Dang it, let me read something real quick.
Definitely could have put some oranges in if you guys want some oranges.
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put that in there too. One more card. That changes yours.
Nope.
You'll guess which one it is pretty easily, I think. Actually, you
was it an offsuit 0?
yes, you will definitely guess it because
Yes, offsuit 0.
It can't possibly have come from the that deck.
Yes. All right, so we have +10 plus more than 6.
Plus 20. It's 20 total.
Yeah. All
So
right.
we got our chaos deck helps us out.
Chaos deck was very helpful.
So we got to move up one on there,
Move up one on here.
and then you can do this, which I was playing for you to get out of that range area there if you wanted to.
Move
But
any human who is not in the brig to another ship space.
set you up for next turn and wherever you want to be.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, then I might just move myself.
Actually, seeing that, I might put my. Yeah, I think I want to put myself in the chapel, and then
Dead
next turn I can
gamble again too.
cadet or gambler and try and drop some sweet spell bombs.
Yes, bombs.
And let's see, we activate Mama Hydra,
Which is
so
the
she
easy one.
she just puts 2 deep ones out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we advance the travel track a second time, so Father Dagon's all the way off the board.
Yeah. And he actually, but we did travel that twice. So bye, Father Dagon. And then he's over here too.
Yep. And then we activate the horror. So, all in all, I call that a pretty decent outcome.
Yeah. We got this. One more, and we can move on to the
We
place
can
where
actually get a traitor in the game
yeah. Then the game's
for
gonna be
once.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
6 cards.
Oh, right. I was like, we're waiting for you, dude. Here's 2.
You were in the middle of reading something.
Here is most of it. I owe you 1 red card. All right. B to B to B to boop. You to boop.
Whistle.
Whistle. Great.
1. I mean, I can show you. I guess.
Oh, right,
I
right.
just do the action first.
There it is. The quartermaster. Look at the top 2 cards of the waypoint deck. Place 1 card on the top of the deck and place 1 on bottom.
Cool.
Make us hit a 4 or help us hit a 4 by.
Here you go. 4.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like not getting rid of my cards.
He rolled a 6 for you, so we just moved him to the galley.
Okay.
You can move him here instead if you want.
Nope.
Okay. And then you still have 2 actions.
You know what? I'm suddenly realizing we didn't spawn an ally when I rescued the guy out of the water.
Oh. You want to throw someone in the brig?
Nope.
And he's going to sit there for right now.
Yeah.
You could have forced him to wander if you wanted to.
Well, I'm thinking like the timing of when I moved out of that space. All of these guys had already shifted down, so he would not have ever been alone with the tentacle.
You're right.
It's a little annoying that the values for the skill checks on room actions is not printed on the board.
I know. I kind of wish it was.
But I guess that could be so that they can errata it with a future expansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then they printed these on here in the row. They had like a little.
Yeah, that's true.
It is kind of annoying to have to look at this thing though.
Yeah.
Once you get used to the game of it, then you don't have to really look at these, but then you have to go back for that.
Okay. I will discard 5 skill cards. Which, based off of the non-treachery added, lets me do that.
Yeah.
And then those I will take. I don't know. How have you guys been liking the green cards?
Watch and learn is like that blue one you just played, where he lets you get like branch out into other cards types. That's kind of nice. I was able to get some blue cards that way.
And then
earlier.
The only other cards I don't have access to are green and purple.
Purple's been you don't need purple because purple's a lot of range killing. But you have so much fighty cards that you can just go fight people with your fists.
Okay, in that case, I will take 3 blue.
It's all or nothing.
Oh,
This is literally all from any one non-treachery skill deck.
blue it is.
Here's 1 blue. Yeah, that's what I did earlier with purple. With 5, just to go for it. And got like 3 1s and 2 2s.
Yeah.
And here you go.
The card kind of want.
True Grit, is that the good card?
I did, yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
That was 1 action. You still have 1 more action.
Do I?
Perform 2 actions. Limit 1 True Grit per turn. Yep. So you can True Grit and take 2 actions.
Okay. We're gonna move this ship forward.
Hooray! Okay, you will move the ship forward.
Yeah.
Without spending fuel. You do get to roll the dice still, technically. No, you just succeed.
Yep. We arrive. Captain,
Hooray!
take us home.
Let's do it. And you already did looked at this, right? Like you,
I looked at one of the cards.
and then you looked at 2 and put 1 on bottom.
Right.
Okay.
So you know one of the cards I looked at. I know one of the cards you looked at. But neither of us will know which one was the better card.
Dun dun dun.
We're gonna go through a seaweed patch.
Lose 1 fuel. Risk 2 passengers or damage the ship.
I feel like we've been good on keeping the ship together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna damage the ship.
Okay.
It is fleeing passengers. Risk a passenger. Then put this card in the bottom of the damage deck and draw another damage card.
Cool. So
Yeah.
we did net result was better.
And it's not yet because we still gotta damage the ship.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the damage.
And then draw another damage card.
Ah, fudge.
Yeah, right. I hate it. Place this card in a space being damaged. All right, it's structural damage. It's going in the captain's den. This is the random one, so you could discard any cards valuing 5 or more to repair it.
Okay.
Or find the mechanic. Oh, no, mechanic's gone.
Yep.
All right, you still have 1 action left.
1, 2, 3, 6. 25
Oh, wait.
games.
We stop immediately and do this.
Oh, yes.
That's right. That's right.
Pause
I
immediately.
kind of knew that. That was kind of the thing I was waiting on, actually. Now that I say that.
All right.
Everybody, look at your card.
That's right. Look at making faces. Reading the rules of the thing.
All right, everybody's done.
Okay.
One of us is definitely a traitor now.
Yep.
And I take
We
my-
and we got to go 4 more spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 12 total. Okay, I thought we need to get 6 and then another 6. I don't know why I thought that.
If that was the case, that would have been a dumb thing to do to get the 5.
Mm-hmm.
That. Look at me.
Not the brig.
I am the captain now.
If you are not in the brig or sickbay, spawn 2 allies in your space. Then take it to 1 title and remove this feat from the game. Okay. Spawn 2 allies in your space.
Mm-hmm.
You get the mechanic and the able seaman. You get the captain's hat back.
Actually, let me gamify this out because I don't make the decision. I get a title. I get one of your 2 titles.
Yes, you can take the tome if you want.
Does Edmund's traitor angle get weakened by not being able to cast magic?
Edmund doesn't really care about casting magic in general. He just likes he rerolls
Yeah.
dice.
I just have re-rolling dice willy-nilly, which
Is public.
is really useful for casting magic because a lot of the cards in the magic deck risk sanity.
Right. And the fact that the
And if
dice
I have
rolls-
cards to burn, I can re-roll
Right.
it until
so
I
your
get
cards that
something
you
useful.
burn are technically private until you reveal them, but your dice rolls are public.
Yep.
Whereas your decisions are almost all private. So I am going to become the captain.
El Capitan. Here you go. All right. I don't like that one of us is now suddenly definitely bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for us to turn bad so I could like put the control in my I know what I am and I like what I am. I want to be in charge a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's not really a reason to say to obfuscate what your role is if you're human though, because the traitor definitely knows who everyone is. The other human doesn't know who you are. So yes,
Yeah.
I am human. I would like to be in charge of the ship.
Yes, with only one hybrid card in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hybrid knows who's everyone loyal to.
I don't know what you 2 are. I know that I'm human. I'm the captain. End of story.
Hmm.
End of story, he says.
Well, not really.
Yep.
There's still the
Draw a
rest of the
mythos card.
This one. Join hands. If you can assemble travelers on the ship's deck and inspire them to work together, their unity may help cast a protective spell. 15. We need orange, purple, and blue. Pass. We move 1 monster space towards its closest water space.
Okay.
12 plus. We move each ally to its closest deck space. Fail, move each ally to its closest deck space, risk 3 passengers. So we want to get a 12 or higher for sure. I'm not really seeing the need to like, in this instance, definitely, unless nearest water space includes this one.
No.
Okay.
We have to actually move the ship. There's only 8 water spaces.
Okay.
We do actually have to move the ship in order to get them out of the way.
Okay, so then there's no real benefit to passing, but a 12 plus is nice.
I will commit 1 card.
Also commit 1 card.
1 bad card. 1 bad card, I bet.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
I think you committed a bad card.
No, I committed a great card.
1 card.
And then reverse the 1 card that he put in there because it's facing the wrong way. And then shuffle for him a little bit. And then it's only 5. We're going to start piecing this out more.
Yep.
Okay.
Which there's still plenty of garbage in here
There's
too.
plenty of garbage in there.
I've not been doing any of the game theory. I've been totally relying on Bree. So both of you have to talk about the reasons as to why the other person is a traitor,
Yep.
because I am definitely human.
I mean, we're all definitely human.
No, we're not all definitely human. One of us is now definitely not a human. Okay?
What I need you to do is not accidentally sell the wrong person like you did in Werewolf.
That's fun.
Twice.
what?
I don't know. It's just a 0 treachery
Yeah,
card.
that's probably not
Oh,
good.
boon cards become negatives.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would have been awful.
Would have been
okay.
awful.
So -9.
What? Uh-oh.
11.
Someone
2.
did it. Since we all donated 1, there's no telling who did
Yeah.
it. I don't draw red cards. So I either threw in the turmoil or I didn't do anything. That's good for me, guys. I didn't do it. In fact, I threw in a purple card.
I don't remember you drawing treachery cards.
I did draw a treachery card.
Okay.
I did draw one. It's still in my hand, though. I remember I did use the conspiracy theorist
And
once.
John also drew treachery cards.
Yes, he draws them like candy.
Okay, and I drew and got rid of mine.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like I'm verified human.
you threw 9 red cards in
What do you
there.
mean? I'm the only one that could get an inspiring speech, obviously. No, I don't know.
We all have inspired.
Yeah.
You,
I know.
like
Never mind then. I'm
I'm
not
just-
verified human.
right now, I'm not accusing either of you. I'm showing that these cards favor me.
Yeah.
You should
So,
be accusing
yeah.
John because that's the only thing that you have to go on.
That's kind of what she did.
You get to choose to put these guys 7 or 8 in your choice.
And if they go to 7, they immediately flee.
You want to go to 7 or 8 with these guys then?
8.
Okay. And then these things will get discarded over here. And we have to risk 3 passengers. So go ahead,
Roll
one
3
at a time.
dice.
Roll 3 dice. 5. 7.
is bad.
Yeah.
3
3.
is better.
3 is better.
Well,
7's fine for now.
well, I was thinking, yeah, is that we this card also activates the temporal,
Yeah, he's gonna do his thing.
which okay, that is getting one of the 3 in that spot is very slightly better.
It is. I actually thought about that. The tendril is a little
because
better.
he will drag that one passenger into the water
Instead of
just
creating a new one.
creating one in the water.
So next, that's Father Dagon. What is that one?
I thought that was Mother Hydra.
Is it
No, that's Father Dagon.
Why does he have 2 heads then?
because he just. I mean, what was mother?
He just do.
He just do. All right, he spawns.
It's to show that he spawns deep ones.
Roll
And
that.
that Mother Hydra's is breaking the ship to show that she breaks the ship.
And then did we already do this?
Nope, that's next, which is a hell of a good thing to do right now. In fact, I'm gonna do it. And then this guy is going to activate. He's gonna pull this guy into here, and then he's gonna move over here.
We cannot remote save 2 of these guys, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go activate the thing, but it also kills a lot of passengers.
Yep.
Oh man, that is not ideal. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
That
2.
feels like a thing a trader would do.
I mean, but look at what's out there right now.
Yeah. A lot of innocent lives that are about to die.
Yeah, I can save a couple of them.
We have no way to get souls back, right? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Probably.
Right, that doesn't make sense for us to be a thing we can regain, right?
Let's make babies. You two.
This is only like a 1-week trip.
We're Catholics
Look,
here. It's
Time works
fine.
funny here, okay?
No, it's we're all Catholics here, and therefore conception. Boom,
Okay.
soul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
So then Svetlana,
Oh, yeah,
the
go to
only
Boston.
lady on board.
yeah, we're going to Boston. We're all Catholics. It's fine.
All
That's
right.
important. Yeah, we're good. Historically accurate.
One. I'm going to risk sanity in order to complete the ritual. Yeah. So I think the ritual does get completed no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah, so you have to discard a lore card.
Yep, from your hand, roll a dice. There's all plus the card's value is 6 or less. So it's just like this, but with lore. And I do not have the best of lore cards.
That's a lot of passengers.
2. I'm gonna save one of them. Can you make me reroll that?
Yeah.
There we go. We do not risk the sanity. Oh, we risk the sanity. We do not lose the sanity. This is gonna complete.
Why would 2 traders help each other? Yeah, I wonder.
When a
no
character or
idea.
when a character or
Clearly it
passenger would
means
be
you're
defeated. All right. When a character or passenger would be defeated, you may prevent that character or passenger from being defeated if you do remove this feat from the game. So one of these guys is gonna be good. Everybody else is gonna get defeated. And defeated means that these guys actually all leave.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, analyze around.
And then all these guys leave. All right, let's see the damage. 2, 3, 4, 5 souls.
Go down to 2.
Did you save one that had an X on it?
I have no idea. I wish I could look. But these things get
Oh,
shuffled.
that's right. We don't. I thought we don't save him.
Oh, he just didn't die.
He just didn't get defeated.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yep. Man, I feel like I really helped the bad guy. But
Yep.
there's no bad guys anymore.
Yeah.
I think that was the best choice. So. Oh, we'll see. Ritual coordination. The passenger leading the ritual wants your help to accelerate in the caster of the greater banishment spell. Keeper of the tome chooses. You either can refuse to help, which would make these people act, which would just spawn 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can advance the ritual check 1 space for every 2 by which the total exceeds the target number. I mean, what would happen?
What's the target number?
9. Advance. So you do it 1, and then for every 2 you get past it, you do 1 extra. So a 9 is 1, 11 is 2, then 3, then 4. Fail, lose 1 sanity and damage the chapel.
I think I'll just refuse to help. He's like, we just cast the ritual.
Plus, this actually does like time the monarchs better because it's gonna be the fish people who act. So that's gonna happen, and we'll roll. So there's no fish people ready to make the monarchs act. And then we move up 1 year.
Oh, and the fish people.
Yeah, that was
Get right
act and
behind.
then act.
Yep.
So they're here. It was act.
Well, and then that.
Oh yeah, duh.
So I go there.
Bye.
Okay. So, my turn.
1 of each.
Yep. 1 of all of the things.
If John's the bad one, I think we probably just lose, especially since, yeah, I don't know, you just get a lot of failures. And he probably would just reveal right now because we're low on souls. He might not reveal right now. He won't reveal right now because Luke will reveal in his turn.
I mean, obviously. Think.
Can I read your on reveal ability?
Oh. Okay, I accidentally set myself up if I was the traitor to like really hurt hard with my conduct malpractice. I promise you that's not what I did that for.
You have to. Well, it had to be on your next turn though.
It had to be on my next turn.
It had to be on your first action.
Yes, but I would have done that. I would have just let the ritual track naturally complete.
I think you can just do it as your second action.
It has to be an action to reveal.
Yeah.
But my actions were move that.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Luke was just saying it has to be your first action to reveal a traitor. And I don't
Oh
think
no,
that's
it
true.
doesn't. That's not true at all.
Well, a ton of stuff has changed, and my plan is no longer valid. My plan was going to be to gamble for more items, but oh well.
Yeah, he kind of gone.
Yeah.
Not.
He's kind of all the way gone.
Yeah.
You can trade items with 3 if you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we're
don't think I trust him enough to want to give him any of my
You can
items.
give him the
Now,
bag.
if you want to give me
Yeah.
some items, I will take them.
I think
Can you give her the ring? That would prove that you're not a traitor. You gave us the thing that makes you dangerous.
Uh,
Yeah, but
I think I want to go to the bridge
Start
and
smashing at the wheel.
see if I can find us a
4.
4.
That's pretty good, but that does risk another passenger.
It does risk a passenger.
But it also, if he's bad, what he's doing right now.
8. Back corner.
So what he's doing right now is putting the 4 out of our way. We can't get a 4 and just win the game immediately.
I
Let me
mean,
guess.
there could still be a 4 in the other
Yes.
one.
Yep.
Okay. That's my 2 actions. Draw this.
I don't like this game anymore.
And it's my personal crisis.
It was fun when we were just playing what essentially what
It was a
It's
co-op.
my personal crisis.
Oh, it says personal crisis, which could be bad for us still. All right, what is it, bud? We got this.
It is the gift of the mother. I have long suspected that the gold ring I wear in memory of my parents carries a curse. But the deep ones that have ambushed him and are trying to bite off my ring finger are making it very clear who cursed it.
Oof. Oof.
I
It
will-
was this one. This deep one right here is the one who cursed it.
specific guy.
Specifically this one right here.
His name is
Yep.
Gleeger.
Gleeger, the deep one.
Yep.
Gleeger. He's gonna be
It's
special.
just one of those things that like, if we trusted you, it would be fine. But since we don't trust you, you're gonna lose your finger.
I'm going to return the ring. Pass me 6 treachery cards, please.
What are the other options?
A 15 difficulty skill check.
What color?
Oh, did I give you a blue instead of an accident?
No.
Okay, good. I'm gonna put these out. I think I did it with mine earlier. Yep. Oh, and then you gotta do the bottom part.
Oh yes, the bottom part.
Mother Kraken, which is fine. You want to put Gleeber in there? What's his name again?
Gleeger?
Gleeger.
Gleeger.
Gleeger is gonna come
Yep.
play.
Probably Sharpie. I'm gonna write it. No, I'm
So
sorry.
put him on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding.
Favorite
No,
person.
it's my game. I don't want that.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then the boat moved.
And then the boat moves.
Bye. Okay. Speed us along. Get us out of
6
here.
cards, please. Make a bunch of them red.
Oh, just 2 of them red.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
Hmm.
I have the necessary cards to attempt to move the boat, but I don't have good cards.
You can only do 1 room action a turn, so you can't move the boat twice.
Got it. Okay.
So once would be good.
Is there anything that you would like to do on your turn that you're like, I don't have enough things for?
I really don't. Maybe attempt to throw John in jail, but
How do we do that?
I'd have to get here, repair this, and then call the captain. Other than that, if I don't have 3 actions, I'm just gonna go save a passenger and let John have another turn. Assuming he's the.
I mean, okay, so how about this?
I have a pretty strong suspicion it's John.
Let's do spend a combat training for the 2 value to attempt to move the boat.
Do it.
Need to roll
A 4 or a 5 or higher.
oh,
That's not a 5 or higher. John, use your ring.
Do it.
I don't have the ring anymore. I gave
Oh
it back.
right, he did it on purpose. So he doesn't get suckered into doing that anymore. And he got 6 treacheries because of it. He set himself good for this.
I think I have any.
Ugh.
This is a
Like
skill
it.
check.
That's actually my character ability, not the ring.
Oh, well, what? So you chose the pass. Oh, just see what mine return the ring. Oh, it's yours. Yeah. What's this one? Refuse to participate. Oh yeah, I didn't want to damage the ship.
What are the other ways you can move the boat? Just the
Did you move him?
Move who?
Did you move the boat?
I rolled a 2.
You could still move the boat. We
Boat
just lose fuel.
move.
Oh,
Boat
we lose
moves
fuel?
regardless. We just
Yeah,
lose
we
the
just
fuel.
lose fuel.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah. Okay. We have a
Wait,
ton
what?
of fuel. We have a lot.
no, move this like this.
Oh, that's right.
Just that. That's all it is.
That's right.
Mhm.
Cool.
Sorry,
Okay.
I've been the captain for all of 20 seconds. I haven't got a chance to look at the deck yet.
Give me this. All right.
Then, to be honest, I need to get rid of. Oh, I didn't do my thing. Whistle.
Whistle.
Obviously.
All right. You got the fortune teller again. So you look at the mythos deck. Oh, that's good for the trader. They want to do that. It's a. You probably have to reveal for this one now. How many cards do you have now?
A bunch.
Okay, never mind. You don't have to reveal.
So many cards.
Well, I'm sorry to suspect him now too.
Well, I mean, I have to discard. I'll have to discard at the end of my turn. Probably.
Mythos
Anyway.
deck. You can get a. You can try to go for a skill check that you have a lot of cards for.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
All right, so he gets
4.
Yeah.
Something.
1, 2. And then you still have one more turn after that. One more action. I don't know if they're John in jail yet. I'm not 100% sure. The fact that he gave us 2 red when he has a hand that thick.
Wait, my hand wasn't near this thick at the time.
I'm talking about him. He
Oh.
threw out a red 2 for that fuel check.
It's because It's because all of my cards in my hand are blue from that determination.
That does track a little bit, but he still has a lot more
Yeah.
than.
Bottom.
Top and will be
Top.
drawn after you take your last action.
I have a lot of. Actually, you know what? I think. Do this. Discard 1. um, 3.
Dang, dude.
You know, I think.
Oh yeah, he gets to wander. I'll just wander him for you.
Cool.
He either is going to go in the bridge or out here.
All right, I'll take 3. Can I take 3 bone? I can't take 3 bone, can I?
No.
Can't take
Okay.
that.
No, because it's skill. Then strength. I'll take strength. I want to get this boat moving if possible.
Could have done that before your action.
I should have. I literally thought about it and I disregard. I like
Do you want the fortune teller to be in the bridge or out in the deck?
rage, I guess. Let John stab him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect.
Okay. Mythos.
It's actually a totally easy one. It's just either we lose one's sanity. Sorry, I'll do the thematic thing. The plumbing aboard the ship is stopped up, causing quite a mess. Not to mention unsanitary conditions. 9 of strength and will. Pass has no effect. Fail loses one sanity. Then roll a die. Defeat each human in the interior space that matches the result. So, there's a chance that we lose one sanity and then almost nothing happens potentially. So I We'll ask Bree how many cards she'd like to commit.
It's gonna be 0. It is my 2 skills I don't draw.
Well, I have plenty of cards to burn, so I will put in 3.
I think I just commit 0.
That's actually a good call. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do it.
Just me and the chaos deck.
Yes. Which might not mean shuffle.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Yes, you have to
Chaos deck.
shuffle. You have to shuffle.
Chaos deck. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever, ever do that again.
right. Okay. Sorry, chat.
Compromise the integrity of the game.
Yep. Start over.
That's the thing a trader would do.
That's absolutely the thing a trader would do. Because then now you can pretend like you. Oh, I looked at this. Yeah, that's black. Red's good.
I think that's chaos deck.
I mean, there's a lot of black in the chaos deck, so there's 3 fails in there.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna throw him in jail. Oh, I can't throw him in jail. Dang it! He's gonna.
Don't have enough action.
You don't have enough actions. All right, so that's definitely a fail. We're gonna lose 1 sanity, and then we gotta roll a dice.
I don't want a 7 or 8.
Get a 1 or 2.
That's right, because they get defeated, so you go to the
Yeah,
break.
he goes to the sick bay.
Sick
He's
bay.
not. He's not a traitor yet.
That's right.
3. It's me, but I'm gonna discard a purple card and not die.
Okay.
When a character would be defeated, you may discard a lower card from your hand to prevent that character from being defeated.
These
I used my ability.
get separated and then re-discarded. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call, Luke.
Ooh.
We did it. You're welcome for me getting our freaking passengers down to 2.
Yep. So now that it's known with mathematical certainty,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I did have the I have been drawing a lot of treacheries.
I know.
Not
gonna be good.
But yeah, I should have thought about that and contributed the other 2 cards. But
I feel like I want to save this passenger because
yeah,
that's
I contributed net 0 to that check because I did the positive 1 and the 3.
Oh, we didn't
and then
actually
the minus
do the
4.
bottom.
Yeah.
Dagon's gonna pop out. Can you roll where Dagon wants to pop out at? Bottom half again. Dagon just loves his bottom half of the board.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Gertrude or whatever his name was.
Yep.
I'll forget.
And then do you wanna you gotta choose which way we go. You wanna do arrive? The top track or the bottom track?
I want to move.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, these guys all go down
I
here.
want to Decamperton.
He probably moved a 4 to the bottom. If you get another 4, I don't care what the negative is. We're gonna do it.
It goes to the bottom. I just reveal this, right?
Yep. It's a 4. Lose 2 fuel and 1 sanity. Ouch. Our fuel's pretty low now, though.
Yeah.
All right, so now
That's a better effect for you guys than
the one you got rid of.
than the one I actually bottomed.
Oh, nice. All right, so that's 12. We have to now get this to arrive, and then the good guys win. Okay.
Yep.
We got this. It is now my turn. I can't possibly fix the thing and throw him in there, so he's gonna have a full thing. All right, let's see if there's anything else I can do.
You don't have any red, do you? Man.
Plus, our fuel's getting low.
Yeah.
What is it at?
It's at
Should be
2, right? Or is it 3? It should be 3 because we were at,
yeah.
we moved from 6 to 5 on his turn.
Did I move it or did you move it? Did you move? Did you?
Oh, yeah.
What a trader move to do that. What a,
I'm the one who moved it.
I know.
I want to give John an extra turn. You want to use the boiler room?
Oh yeah, I would like to use the boiler.
Here. Okay, you got to get a 3 or higher. That's good.
Oh,
Reroll it.
Wait, that's your character ability to reroll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good.
how many of those do you have? Allegedly.
Oh, wow.
I have 6
3.
more cards in hand.
3. We did it. 3. All right. What worked?
Commit hard to this.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
Just make me discard the whole hand.
That actually works for us.
He's gonna draw a huge.
No.
Oh,
There we go.
down to 2 fuel. All right, these guys go back to the deep.
Thrilling.
These guys go over here, and we move to here. And then my next turn is I'm going to move into the captain's thing to at least threaten to be able to do it next turn. So you should reveal this turn. Force you to reveal this turn.
Maybe I like being able to dump my hand into skill checks.
I mean, here's the thing. If you let me throw you in the brig, you're only drawing one card a turn. And you'd only get out.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you draw. Yeah, he's right. He draws everything. You can only commit one to each skill check.
Yeah.
So
And that
might,
also happens if I'm the traitor.
yes,
If I reveal a
yes, you only get one for each skill check. But I mean, maybe it's good to stay there. We'll see. I'm still gonna try to do it. I get to draw a Mythos card. The end is nigh. Captain chooses. The end is nigh, shouts a desperate traveler with crudely fashioned sign. Repent now while you still have a chance. Oh yeah, we get to take the Keeper of the Tome also, which
When
might
you reveal.
Yeah, that's also true. Is I like holding on to that.
yeah, because I mean you could probably do some bad magic and try to get some like maybe there's a magic that takes fuel right now. That'd be pretty bad. You could either send them away, return one pasture token from the deck space to the supply, and shuffle 4 treacheries into the chaos deck. Or let them shout, risk 3 more passengers, draw 2 boons and 2 treachery cards.
I think we probably want to get that passenger back into a safe spot.
I feel like, yes, we have to just deal with a lot of treacheries going to that deck. I think that's a good call. So, treachery, 4 treacheries get shuffled into that deck.
From the deck, not the discard.
Yeah, why did I do that? That's all 4.
Yep. And then those are reshuffle.
Yep, which is good, because you're going to draw 7, I think.
And I can't well, only one of them is going to be a treachery because I haven't revealed.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Can't convert yet. That's another reason you should convert. Send them away. Return 1 passenger. All right, now Dagon acts and spawns 2 of these guys right here. Then the ship moves. We're almost there. I can see the end.
No, it's like the smokestacks are officially doing.
And then this is gonna go up 1 right here,
Golly.
and then that's it. All right, it is now our trader's turn. And the thing is, like, he got control over the Mythos deck right now. Like, if he, since he's not in jail, he gets to do the full Mythos turn.
Hey John, if you feel like doing a coordinated effort, just hit me up.
Yeah, right. Like, absolutely.
You're not revealed
Right.
technically.
Why'd you give me 2 treacheries?
Do you get a boon? Because the boon deck is shuffled in with some treacheries, apparently, somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Yep.
All right, the top one is the one you keep. The bottom one you give to me, because I gave that. Yeah. That was the one I was supposed that they handed you first. Yeah, like that. Haha.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Okay.
Let's see. Yep. I will discard a 4 power boon to look at the Mythos deck.
Hey, you don't have a choice. You have to put them right there.
Oh, because okay, yeah.
Because you have to move.
He has to move.
He has to move.
How do you do that? Actually,
The brig.
but like,
Sorry, the captain's cabin. I can call for a skill check to send him to jail.
Yep.
The reason I couldn't do it last turn is because I had to move there. Repair the captain's bridge. Like we can't send someone to the brig if the captain's room's a mess.
Yep.
Just
Let's
not
see.
possible right now. Okay, the captain's chair is knocked over.
I feel like maybe the helm has been busted, or that thing that you do full speed.
The gavel. No, that's in the bridge.
All right. So I
Oh,
will.
the captain. This is the captain's
This is
room.
the captain's cabin. Yeah, this is the captain's room is a mess right now, and because of that, we can't send someone to the bridge.
Someone.
I will True Grit to give myself 3
No!
actions for the turn.
2 more.
Yeah.
Net.
So I've used. I started at 2, use 1 to go up to 3. I have 3 remaining.
Yes.
Where's the wheel that we haven't been using for the last 3 hours?
I've been playing with it over here for the last 3 hours.
Okay, so I have 3 actions. One of them I will risk a passenger.
Oh,
Why?
just because he wants to risk
Just
passengers?
because I didn't risk a passenger. It doesn't matter which one I put on the top because
We're
never
not looking at the deck again.
We don't look at any of those cards again. But roll. Where's dice?
I
Roll,
like it.
risk a passenger.
I like it.
8.
Woo, he's way over here. Bye, everybody. Never mind.
That was one of my actions. Second action, I will keep the tone.
I like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
We just
No.
boiler room.
Take
I
that
know.
one.
Just
But
ignore everything else. Just
we
boiler
have,
room.
we have to hope this is a 1 and a nothing, I guess.
Yep. Or we. I'll try to save them.
All right.
I'll get over there and try to save them.
We have 2 mythos until before then.
And then, yeah, I will spread misfortune. Bree is now the keeper of the tome. I reveal as traitor.
No.
And when I spread misfortune, I discard the top card of the Mythos deck,
Yeah, just.
and I will dictate that we have to choose the worst option here. Risk 3 passengers, shuffle 2 treacheries into the chaos deck.
Risk 3 passengers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, I don't care about this one. This chaos deck's fucked anyways.
Yep.
So go ahead and risk 3 passengers for us. Hopefully they're all an 8.
Let's see. A 1.
One's fine.
4.
Not great.
Another 4.
Um,
no, it's pretty good
I'm
again.
gonna start re-rolling.
5. 5.
So get all these useless ones out.
7?
Yeah. So
You really want a 6 is what you want.
It really is.
4 back over here. Should have kept that boon. You could play boon still.
Do
Yeah.
treachery count as boons for your discard purposes? Or do they always did that?
He gets it.
Yeah. Since there's nothing else. in
Barely
here.
tell.
Oh, and I also lose my feet that I haven't used yet.
Yep. Don't forget you can discard any number of cards and draw that many treachery cards. At the end of the
Yeah,
while revealing his
I
traitor.
could have done that.
Luckily, because he's revealing his traitor, though, he skips his Mythos turn.
Oh, fuck, that's great. I mean, heck yeah, that's great.
Heck yeah, chat, that's great.
We have
Oh.
5 viewers. That's the most people that we've had all night.
So I don't even get the awful activating symbols.
No, you
Darn.
don't. You don't draw anything.
Oh,
Oh! In your face!
boo!
I mean, you put a bunch of passengers out there, though. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Rescue a passenger. Sorry, that's what I'm not looking. I'm trying to look at it like when someone goes traitor. Do they get the Mythos turn on the turn they go traitor?
I mean, if the trader doesn't get Mythos phases in general,
It does not.
then I probably just don't get it. Where's the trader reference? There it
The
is.
traitor's turn. You just,
Cannot use. Oh, can't use abilities on your character sheet, so I couldn't have done all those bajillion rerolls either.
I mean, you started here.
For
So, like, the
Yeah.
first one you rolled was a 4, so just... How much did you discard, remember? Because you could just discard them for treacheries, anyways.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. So those 4 cards I discarded were I get 4 treacheries.
Okay, here's your.
So I
first hit.
can't actually force you to reroll for worse anymore.
Yay!
Darn it.
Yeah. So don't have to repair the captain's room anymore. Resolve, which is definitely not what I was going to do next turn, anyways. At this point, I'm trying to get to this one. This is the one I'm looking for.
Oh well. I think I just lost. Oh well.
We'll see. Reveal as traitor 338. Yep. If the player reveals during their own turn, they can still perform any actions they have remaining, but skip their mythos step.
Yeah, I should have played that differently, but oh well.
Now we'll see. Like we could just draw like mythos that move the chaos track instead.
True. Which would. Yeah. Okay.
Should not be good. All right.
Is it better to get good red cards and limit our fuel? We have 2, which means we can take a 1 fuel hit. Or is it better to give you an extra action and try to save some souls?
I mean, the extra action's not going to do anything for me because I have to move and save. Here are your 6 you're getting.
That's right. Don't need to necessarily. Oh yeah. Okay.
So your choice is: do you do the boiler room to try to push us along, possibly in the game this turn, or do you move 1 space and rescue 2 passengers?
How do I do it twice?
Move us along because you go to Mythos, and the Mythos has one of those.
What order does it resolve? I choose.
No, it goes Mythos card first in full,
Right.
then it goes left to right in the bottom.
Okay.
So if I don't think there's anything. I mean, so if the fishmen activate because we fail a thing, and then the fishmen activate again, we lose because of the. I mean, these could both be blanks, so maybe not.
Both can be blanks. I thought there's
There's
only one.
2 blanks in the deck of
I thought
passengers.
it was for 1.
There are 2. Now that being said, we didn't reveal this guy from a long time ago. We revealed 6 at the same time, and none of them were blanks. So
Yeah. Okay.
that guy's probably there's better chance of that guy being a blank, which means there's a lower chance of one of these guys being a blank.
Well, first thing I want to do is whistle, because that's free.
Yay, whistle. A ruffian. Ruffian attacks 1 monster or revealed traitor in any ship space. Add 1 to the die result.
So I get to just send John to the brig.
He goes to the brig if you hit him. Yeah.
So I will tap 2 to do that, I guess.
Yeah, because you can't hit these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think John's the dangerous person to us anymore.
I don't think he's gonna do anything really.
Yeah.
The-
So you could potentially send me the sick bay.
No, you go to as a traitor. You go to the brig.
Oh.
Whenever a traitor is defeated, they go to the brig.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What do you do on your turns now? You attack us?
I can
You can attack us. Yeah.
I can
We go
teleport
attack him
around the
too.
ship and stab passengers.
Yeah.
Oh, like you can go to the.
Stabbing the passengers is the bad part.
Okay. I mean that's free, so I guess let's just try it. I need to roll 5.
16-4.
Hmm.
Yep, you need to roll a 5. Yep.
2. It was almost a 7. 2.
2. All right, he fails,
Nothing happens.
and he wonders.
Are passengers considered my enemy now?
So you can, as a revealed traitor,
So I'm looking at my knife that says I can attack 2 different enemies.
you can attack and be attacked by humans. I don't think you can even attack passengers.
Because it says I can just fiat defeat a passenger. I don't know if that counts as
Oh, that's
attacking them. 3rd bullet point under action.
You can draw treachery cards and use their abilities.
No, down below under
Oh,
first action,
okay,
action.
yeah.
The third bullet point.
Yeah, that's not attacking, so
Yeah.
it's not.
So it's just defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, if I thought about it more, I would have saved my triple action.
Okay. Second, first action. I feel like if we land in my wheelhouse, it's great. I think though, I will just use this to hopefully deal with some mythos we have coming up.
What's that do again?
Gives me 5 boons in my hand.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely grab that.
Yeah. Especially since I have a pretty good
There you go. Hooray.
good.
Oh, you can do a coordinated thing, and I could use the Keeper of the Tomes. I can do a ritual. Let's do a spell now. Good thing. You can use the boiler. Oh, no, that was an action to do that. So never mind. Don't do that. You want to do the
Okay.
boiler room. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, this goes over here.
Boiler room. Let's see. I have so many friggin' cards now. Do a 4. What do I need to roll?
3 or higher. And you can't mess with us anymore.
That's true.
Oh, dude. You're tricky. You're tricky little
All
guy.
these guys leave.
Yep.
Go back over here. That's a lot of people in the deep, though. I forgot which one Gleaver was. Yep.
Confident,
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
He really is.
Cool.
C'est la vie.
And then hopefully these boons help us with this whatever mythos is.
Cool. Do it.
Hold on. Let me get my.
He's got a boat.
It does.
Okay, we got this.
Okay.
If only I had a way to make you lose one more soul before I force this failure.
you could force a failure.
Maybe.
You. It's a pretty good chance of getting a failure, just because. But you only could throw one card in there.
I can only throw one card. It's true.
Uh-oh. Don't play like that, because I think I know
Don't
something.
tell me what the colors are before you.
Yeah, he's trying to discard cards. Oh, you discard after the mythos
Yeah,
phase.
you discard after the mythos phase.
So you're good.
So you can hold on to
I'm just gonna
everything.
nuke this guy. Whatever I
Yep.
got. Hopefully
Okay.
one of them matches up.
I'm not going to say anything, John. You're welcome.
A passenger, a lookout has spotted a passenger that has fallen overboard. If something is not done quickly, they will be lost at sea. It is a 9 difficulty lore and observation.
God, I can't help. Well, I can help actually. I can still help.
On pass, no effect. On fail, lose your soul.
Lose one soul.
Lose 1
I was
soul.
gonna say if it was lose a passenger.
Yeah. If I could make you lose 2.
All right,
Huge. You could still make us, I guess, fail and then
2 from there, 1 from John, 4 from me.
1, 2,
You're
3,
gonna be Larry.
4, 5. It's so no will, no influence, no strength is allowed.
Yep.
Okay.
Just the ones I have, and
Here's 5.
okay. I would do this.
Shame there's no extra effect for going negative.
I will let you do it one at a time.
Okay. Lower.
Now this is dead.
Hang on. 2, 3, 5, minus 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 6.
Minus 20.
Read that effect.
Yeah.
So instead of what you just said,
Oh, darn it.
it
Oh, man.
is that cancels out, and now it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 18.
Woo.
Yeah, we got minus 18 on this check.
Goodbye. we
Lose
get,
half your remaining souls.
we get one
You have
passenger.
1 passenger remaining and arrive safely in
It's
Boston.
freaking Rose from the Titanic again.
These two do move into the ship, though. Like, they're in the galley. Like, we're here. Let's go to Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this the X? No. Ooh, there's that
Yeah.
other one over there. And
Well, he was one of the ones that I added late.
yeah.
So
Oh boy, we did it, guys. We got through the game.
yeah,
It did speed up in the last half for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
We were just definitely like knew what we were doing a little more. just
Yeah,
kinda
what I
like-
should have done is just stabbed the passenger and hoped for.
Yeah, I
soul.
think that's what
Oh,
it should have been was instead
Yeah.
of doing the spell book probably. What did you get in the spell book again?
The spell book was.
Storm of Spirit. Oh, that was the last one.
Oh yeah, this thing that I could add a card from a skill. I could add like rig a skill check even further in my favor,
Oh, okay.
and then potentially make you guys lose a sanity. But you had so much sanity.
The sanity was not
Keep
our
that
weak spot.
too.
It was
Yeah.
definitely fuel and passengers. I thought food was going to be our struggle from beginning.
What what gave us the biggest hit to our souls? It was like
It was me.
yeah,
It was me when I completed the ritual.
and then we just
I also hit our food too early.
right, and we just eked out fuel the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, that tracks. Items there. Will, strength, influence.
I'm gonna get one more bag because I'm gonna separate some of the
Okay.
components more that I didn't have separated as much.
Is the warehouse alarmed? I can
It is
grab.
not. Oh no, there. I got back.
I
I have,
have an alarm on my way out.
I have a thing
Are
on
we
that.
still live? We're still live.
Yeah, we are still live. Let's talk about this a little bit. So we got done with this game and we were totally on stream.
I liked the strength of the betrayal. Normally, games that have the hidden betrayal feature, it's the end of the game, whereas like it just started the climax for us, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. No, it's you definitely drew that on your second round, right? Like
Mhm.
at here's where you drew it. You didn't draw it at the beginning of the game. Your
You're
traitor
human.
card.
Oh,
You're a
yes.
human
Yeah,
being.
yeah. I was
100% human.
I was 100% human to start, and then immediately after we passed the mark, then my personal crisis came up, and I was like, I feel like just adding 6 crises, adding 6 more treacheries
Yeah,
to this deck
yeah.
is so much better than having to slow roll activating the ring over and over to seed them
Yeah.
2 at a time, and it would be really obvious that's
This
what I
was
was
just like-
doing.
Good, almost like if
Yeah.
it
But like, I mean, look
it's kind of
at
on the
this
Kraken, though.
deck.
yeah.
That is so much black.
Mm-hmm. You drew it early too, so you were like the worst person to.
Yeah, I drew that mask early. I didn't actually have very many treacheries banked from it because I had been able to discard them for other things.
Dude, yeah. I realized that like after I pulled the thing where I killed all of the souls, I was like, dude, I set myself up to do the conduct malpractice really bad. Like I'm really hoping you guys still believe I'm not the traitor.
Mhm.
Because like it's literally like draw a passenger and kill it.
Oh wow, yeah.
And so like I could have drawn if I would have drawn this passenger, I would have just won the game after doing that. Like
Nice.
Yeah.
I was like, oh crap, like don't look over here, guys. Like, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
You-
I'm realizing what I should have done on my last turn.
Go stab some passengers.
Yeah.
you-
Get my triple action and just go stab. Get my triple action reveal and just go stab. a
Anyways, I
passenger.
just started stabbing.
Yep, and then we would have been at 1 soul going into that last check.
Yeah.
and it would have been perfect for me.
There's a 6 in this, or there's not a 6 in this.
And what?
The
No,
Oh, the
it
minimum,
should just
the
be
maximum's
2, 3s, and
4.
4s.
oh, okay.
The maximum's 4.
Yeah, because otherwise they'd be way too good for
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
the humans.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there could be a 6 that's like not in the deck. Like you go and like, oh, it's 6, but that's probably not a good card.
Yeah, but yeah, I looked through the spell deck afterward, and it's like
I don't know why I'm shuffling.
there's one card in there that lets you gain
These are the
souls.
other
That
expensive
would have
to
been
use?
sweet for you guys.
Oh no, they're
But
guys that we got killed.
What?
They died.
Oh, those are the allies.
Those are the allies that were on the deck whenever I
we
got
set off the
They
bomb.
looked purpler from farther
Yeah.
away. That's
Yeah,
why.
I committed genocide there on
Yeah.
not just fish people. I guess it's not genocide if it's like indiscriminate. Is that true? Like,
It's omnicide.
yeah, there we go. All right.
Yep.
All right, well that's it for us, I
Lee
think.
was a better trader than I was. Damn it.
I think that was the right choice still. I don't know for sure. There was a lot of stuff on the board that we were is gonna just keep making passengers and all that stuff and keep eating them. So I don't know if that was the right call. We won, so it wasn't the wrong call, I guess.
Yeah.
um,
I had fun.
yeah,
I
that was
now
great.
have won half the time I've been on stream.
And I would count that as a half win for John because he was helping us in the entire first half of the game.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop off because it was a long stream.
Yeah, I'm going to bed now.
Yes. Thanks for staying and watching, everybody. And the game was super fun. So
Game was Unfathomable. We do sell it.
we have it.
It's in stock.
I actually bought this so I can play tonight because I wanted it. Anyways,